Me dep on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. You email me a brief so silent, but the conversation seem no private. Me dep on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. As a young thing give me excitement, hard to keep this secret quiet. The royal boy is here, he be chilling on the pier. The weather so smooth, so nice, with a light young rum and ice. Say step on the island, no fear, no judgment on the island, it's clear. When Maxwell bring a surprise, we receive the package in a small size. Me up on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. You email me a brief so silent, but the conversations in no private. Me up on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. Cause a young thing give me excitement, hard to keep this secret quiet. Me see a man in a wheelchair appear, him with a short gal vibing right near. A statesman just come off him flight, with a young thing on him left and right. There's a man a stand up at the gates, him want come in, he can't wait. Him look very smart and wise, foundation boy so nice. Me up on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. You email me a brief so silent, but the conversations in no private. Me up on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. Cause a young thing give me excitement, hard to keep this secret quiet. Mr. Musa call late at night, him want come over, want and invite. Him have no vibes, we no rate till. And Maxwell tell a idiot say the party's done. We laugh cause smart get one STD. Him living too young, wild and free. From one Russian gal, intercourse. His wife no happy, she want divorce. Next day come around, it's safari time. We a enjoy, we self-relax and wine. Jeffrey a drive we round in a the Jeep. Him a chill guy, can't believe them call him a creep. Look how the monkey them a climb up and jump. Look on them go, them a climb and jump. Epstein Island a the place we be, if you want nature and animosity. Me up on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. You email me a brief so silent, but the conversation seem no private. Me up on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. Cause a young thing give me excitement, hard to keep the secret quiet.
Gucci Marks generated this shit.
Gucci Marks generated this shit.
My big beautiful Bill, Bill, Bill. All the things that you can feel, feel, feel. You made me feel so alive, with that incredible size. My big beautiful Bill, 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 Bill. Do you still wanna Netflix and chill, 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 chill? We can watch Brokeback Mountain, that movie ended in a big ass fountain. My big beautiful Bill, Bill. Riding up and down that hill, hill, hill. And Hillary don't have to know about us. This some presidential, confidential ass love. My baby, beautiful Bill, Bill. This that love that can't be killed, killed, killed. I wrote a special act in your name, passing this eternal back party sun flame. And I know you're a Democrat, I'm Republican, don't give a fuck about that. We were loving like Romeo and Juliet. West Side Story, baby, let's fake all that. We're together in these Epstein files. Presidential romance is still alive. Overlord this party, we were dancing. They say imports can't stop advancing. You didn't have sexual relations with that woman. I know I was with you in a White House booming. Secret Service knocking while we were coolin'. Tryna be quiet when that big bill moved in. Hit up, it ain't you just feel it, it ain't suiting. You better always lie me down or we be coolin'. Hey, game stronger than a giraffe on that ruling. When you with Dino, you know that thing be drooling. Bill. You got a license for that drill. Missing you, my Billy Willy, boo. My Billy boy, whoop-dee snoop-dee, woo. Billy, Willy, woo. Whoop-dee Billy, Snoop-dee, whoop-dee Snoop-dee, woo. Billy boy, I think I love you. Whoop-dee woo, Snoop-dee Billy, boo.
Marco.
We're together in these Epstein files. Woo! You love to see it. You love to see it.
Let's go. Play it some more, Marco.
We are here, everybody. Make sure you thumbs up the ting. You know, do the right thing. Do the right thing. You done know. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. We are back. They tried to stop us. They tried to stop us, frankly, but we can't be stopped, frankly. We can't be stopped. We're doing it at such a big level, such a level that no one's ever seen before, frankly. But we're doing it. We're back. You're looking at it. I'm on Twitter. I'm looking at it. Elon. So we're here. Thank you guys for being here. I'm glad to see the members pulling up already, reporting for duty. 5-1 Sherry. Glad to have you back, 5-1 Sherry. It's been a minute. There's been moments where I've laid in bed at night and wondered, where is 5-1 Sherry? Normally she's carrying this cult on her back, making the chat green again. And Walt Turner BB is here and Creating America's here. And that's amazing. But yeah, sometimes I worry about y'all. You think I don't. You think I don't still think about Chase Sanders. But I do. Anyways, we're back. There we go. We're all sorted. Elon, we in here? Yes. Rob's neighbor is here. When's the podcast with Coffee and Amish? Inshallah, soon. Most importantly, y'all need to be thumbs up in the stream. Getting older. I am 11 days shy of my 30th birthday, and I have done zero planning in terms of like what I'm gonna do for it or if I'm gonna do anything for it, because unfortunately I've been dealing with endless lawsuit nonsense. So that's fun. I've been dealing with lawsuit stuff, and it's kept me preoccupied, unfortunately. There we go. Yes, Walt Turner renewing 10 months. That's like 6 years in Canada time. So you love to see it. Thank you very much, Walt Turner, for being a loyal, committed member of the cult. You love to see it. Starla Marie also, look at the members. Jared, the mods, we salute. I wonder if Brandon C is going to be in here. Our newest mod who was added recently. That would be amazing. We have much to discuss, my friends. We have much to discuss. We're going to discuss today the Slop Wars, first and foremost. McDonald's CEO, almost like you know the Simpsons. You know the Simpsons bit where Krusty the Clown does the commercial, and then he actually like hates the burger. I think it's from the Simpsons movie. Let's see. Is it Krusty the Clown commercials? Let's see if I just search this. Is it this one?
Those tourists were decapitated before they entered the Krusty Land.
Eating your cereal.
Eat one. Yeah! See?
No, that's him eating a Krusty-O, the cereal. Is it this one? Oh, no, it's from the movie. I knew it. I was fucking right. I knew
neighbors. I'm sure your father...
Action.
Here we go.
Hey, it's your old pal Krusty for my new pork sandwich, the Clogger. If you can find a greasier sandwich, you're in Mexico. Mmm. And we're clear.
Basically, the McDonald's CEO eating this new big fucking whatever it's called, big nut. What was it called? The big arch. Jeez Louise. The big arch burger. We're going to talk about our boy Ali Sob, our fellow Lebanese king, our fellow Lebanese influencer king, who is aware of my existence, included me. Come on, Viz Mayhem, quit playing. Big dedication thing. 35 Bomba Pussy Ross Clot Blood Clot months?
What you were about to witness is real. The participant.
Holy, who's that? Who's that? Where's the... That big up, 35 months, Viz Mayhem. 12, 24, that's almost 3 full Bumbaclaw years. My goodness. I have lawsuits older than you. That's amazing. Thank you, Viz Mayhem. You're a legend. Misha is in the chat, joining the live for the very first time. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight. That's just for you, Misha Hong. Just for you right there, so that we could welcome you. Just give you a little special something there. Viz Mayhem says, please enjoy your B-Day. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do for my birthday. How am I dealing with the lawsuit? I've got more is going on this week, so I can't speak on it yet. Nothing is conclusive. It's the worst part about lawsuits. Come on! Bomba clot, everybody. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not. This is why I'm hot. Bomba. This is why I'm clot. 5-1 Sherry. She's the hero we need, but not the one that we deserve, because we don't deserve 5-1 Sherry. 5-1 Sherry, how much is that to donate 20 memberships? Like $20 billion? $50 billion membership gifting. Let me click on that. $8,000 Canadian is basically what that comes out to. Thank you so much, 5-1 Sherry. Thank you so much. Black jobs. You know, you love the power of a black job. Thank you, 5-1 Sherry. Look at this. Would you look at it? You just look at it. Rob's neighbor got a membership. Jared, hella Mark Harley. Why did Mark Harley get one? Is that the same Mark Harley? Is this the Mark Harley from like who used to be involved with Brendan Schaub? Callan M, Paisley, Mountain 4442, Brittany, Jade B, Niv K, J Nice, and in Michigan, Chris Sazzy, Javier J, Apex Hacker, Robert McMahon, One Kevin, Lazy Nicole, come on, 5-1 Sherry retracting messages, CJ Something, Bro Morris, The Jazzer C, play, hey, ChatGPT, take the song Pussy Turn Red by M.R and change it to Chat Turn Green. Turn red. Look at this. Look at Legend Gaming. Legend Gaming hasn't donated in over a year, but he's still a member, and we appreciate that at the very minimum. Don't act like I'm not... Let's not act like I'm not grateful. Hopefully this doesn't give me a copyright strike, but this is the vibe I'm on when I see 5-1 Sherry dropping that bag like that. Where's it? Will it play? Oh, goodness gracious. We're lagging so terribly. Oh, goodness gracious. We're lagging because I have 8,000 tabs open.
9,751 dropped a bag $20 pawn super chat. Man, make some more videos exposing scammers. Good luck with your lawsuits. Hope this helps in some way.
Thank you so much, Ram Krishna. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much, my king. I have some more videos exposing scammers that I'm working on. MLM scammers, religious scammers. We do it all. Political, big companies, the government. We're working on it as we speak. Thank you. The lawsuits are like a part-time job in themselves. So that sucks because they take time away from what I should be doing, which is filming and editing videos. and they also take money, which I should be using to, improve my life and try to live where I want to live and, save up so that maybe I can be one of the only 30-year-olds in 2026 who actually ends up owning a house one day. Hopefully, but it does help a lot, and I really do appreciate you. So thank you so much. I look 36 with the beard, but still handsome. Misha, I take back the song that I sang for you earlier. Thank you. Because if I shaved the beard, I would look 16. So yeah, we're also going to talk about the absolute state of Canada, specifically Alberta, where I am right now, because people are dropping dead like flies, according to the BBC. So you love to see that. How much did Legend donate? I missed it. Legend Gaming, 39 months, flexing his 39 months membership, saying, "You are the best Latino streamer." Thank you so much. Thank you again, 51 Sherry. Hopi Nay, what up? Rob's neighbor thanking 51 Sherry. This is what I love to see. How much did Legend donate? He hasn't donated in a while. Wow, come on.
Fiv1 Sherry just dropped a bag, 20 Canadian dollars. Match.
Thank you, 51 Sherry. You are a legend. I bow to you. My friends, you bow to no one. Anyone here seen Lord of the Rings? Thank you, 51 Sherry. Legend Gaming, it was somebody else that donated that super chat. That was Ram Krishna. And actually, if you factor in the fact that YouTube takes 20% of the super chats, then actually, 51 Sherry, your $20 that you donated is worth way more because Streamlabs doesn't take nearly as much. Woo! Shout out PayPal. Been a while, donated. Oh, no, that was from the last stream. My bad. 51 Sherry carrying this whole thing. Let me pull up a picture of 51 Sherry right now. Sorry, 1 second. Who's the guy that... Little picture of 51 Sherry right here for y'all, just so you can have a little glance at who's on the other side of the screen there. I know it gets confusing when people are just usernames behind the screen, but that's a picture of 51 Sherry for you there. Oh, y'all can't hear that, can you? Properties, restart capture. Here we go. This is me when 51 Sherry donates.
One leap of blood clot smoking out the air. Fucking out the kitchen, she was fucking out the chair. Fucking out the bathroom, cock it up upon the stairs. And when me stepping out the club, every gal a draw near. Every gal a go on bad. Me have the style and pattern to make the gal and go on mad. Pussy off it happy, pussy off it sad. Pussy off it climax type, pussy you fi have. She give the wicked slam. Lick up metal water and body lamp.
That's what's going on in my head when I see the 51 Sherry 20 memberships pop up on the screen, just so you know. Mark Harley, welcome. Just got gifted a membership. That was 51 Sherry. Appreciate you. Says, we'll have to catch up with the channel, but always enjoyed the anti-MLM work. We're expanding 2026. We're still going to be exposing MLMs. Don't make no mistake. But we also might be talking about a little bit of, government interference, government scamming, some crony capitalism, some companies that are doing anti-consumer things, some enshittification, some slopification, some, appreciate you, hella Mark Harley. Are you the same Mark Harley from who used to work with Brendan Schaub, or you just used that username? Is there a bag war going on? It certainly seems that is it. That's what's going on, Jeff Miller, because I'm just giving my opening remarks of the stream, talking about what we're going to get into, and I can't even get into it because the bags, I'm like Neo in the Matrix. I'm in the bag tricks right now. I'm dodging all the memberships being gifted and Streamlabs. Let's just get it out of the way right now. What do y'all say? What do y'all say?
Money.
Just give him the money and boom.
Gave him the money, boom.
Billions and billions.
We need it. We need it. It's always when I feel unmotivated and I'm like, maybe I won't stream tonight, that I'm like, you know what? Let's push through and stream. And then God puts his hand on us, on our cult. And he says, you know what? You are my strongest soldier, and I love you, and I appreciate you. Everybody thumbs up the ting. We lost, literally, the viewership got cut into thirds, a third of what it was a second ago because of the lag. Woohoo! Kira Cam says, I do courier work in Vancouver and picked up an order at a Vietnamese restaurant, and they had a WFG sign in Vietnamese. So I stole the sign and threw it away after I left the restaurant. Officially speaking, I do not encourage, support, or sanction any sort of vandalism, theft, or mischief. Just so you know. But I respect the where your heart was at. Okay, just officially speaking. Jared dropping the bag war link. Yes. You know what? The stream is called Slop Wars. Why couldn't it also be Bag Wars? Why couldn't it also be Bag Wars? 5-1 Sherry is in the lead. 5-1 Sherry asking about Legend Gaming. Legend Gaming, the last time he donated, just to put him on the spot for a second, no pressure. Top tippers all time was May 25th, 2025.
What you are about to witness is real. The participants are not actors. They are actual litigants with a case.
What the hell? What the actual hell? Almost a year. Legend. There's people creeping up on you. Actually, nobody has penetrated the top 10 in literally 5 years. But you know what? My top 10 goons, my top 10 all-time donators have been kind of falling off. The 10th place person hasn't even donated since 2021. And then the rest are all from like 2025. Damn, none of my top donators of all time have even donated so far in 2026. Crazy. It's crazy when you lead your kingdom to success and eventually there's a mutiny against you. It just it happens, I guess. What can you do? What can you do? You just have to keep fighting. Keep going. We're not going to talk about World War III because there's plenty of other coverage on it. We're not going to be talking about Dubai getting blown up and Israel getting blown up and Iran getting blown up. We're not going to talk about that. Starla wishes she could join the bag war. Don't worry, Starla. We know where your bag and your heart are at. 500 says, I am a black woman, but close enough, so true. They all got kids, LOL. Yeah, that might be true. It's been years. I've been streaming. Some of the goons that are in the top 10, they didn't have kids when they first discovered the boy, and now they have children. So they're sort of like my children in a way as well, aren't they? Okay, so we're going to be talking about the Slop Wars, of course, as the thumbnail would tell you. We're going to be talking about the state of Canada and how I need to get the fuck out of here. So thank you, 5-1 Sherry, for supporting so that I can hopefully get one step closer to that. If I'm able to first get the lawsuits out of my way, inshallah. We're going to be talking about Ali Soab getting the biggest mainstream attention he's gotten thus far via none other than Moist Critical, Penguin Zero, a.k.a. Charlie. So where should we start? How about we start with this? This just popped up. I wasn't planning on talking about this, but I just clicked it and it looked interesting. What is on President Donald Trump's neck? Let's see.
It was a moving moment. President Trump giving out medals of honor to military service members. But eagle-eyed viewers zoomed in on this, a rash on the president's neck. So what is it?
What's that on President?
Damn, they enhanced the shit out of that picture. It looks like what Johnny Depp, what Jack Sparrow has on the side of his face in the Pirates movies.
Trump's neck. There are renewed concerns about his health after photos show a red rash on the side of his neck. The skin condition was first spotted on Friday in Texas when he appeared with the actor Dennis Quaid. But the
what the fuck is Dennis Quaid doing there?
Rash worsened on Monday at a Medal of Honor ceremony at the White House. So what is it, and is it serious?
The rash is most likely caused from a cream that's a chemo cream.
We spoke with dermatologist Doris
making it up
Day, who says the president is most likely using a chemotherapy cream which is used to treat precancerous skin cells due to sun damage.
It's very common for the reaction to this cream to look this intense or even worse.
The White House physician would only say President Trump is using a very common cream on the right side of his neck, which is a preventative skin treatment. The president is using this treatment for 1 week, and the redness is expected to last for a few weeks. At 79, the president's health is constantly under the microscope. He's had a bruise on his right hand for more than a year, reportedly due to aspirin he takes for his heart. And a similar bruise has been seen on his left hand. He uses makeup to try to conceal them. Now he's got a rash on his neck.
After getting a physical in October, the White House physician said the president was, quote, in excellent overall health.
I can't wait until I'm so famous that, I come out do a podcast one day and I have a sniffle and Scott and Peter are on their show like, he's doing cocaine or something. True. It's been years. I've been streaming. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to check the audio. Mo is in the chat. Not a member and not a mod. You know, you think you know people and then they disappoint you. No, I'm just kidding. What up, Mo? Okay, let's move on. Let's move on, folks. Make some videos on motivational scammers like Alex Hormozy, Luke Belmar, and the bald guy who shouts. Yep, definitely. I mean, I've made some short content on those folks already, and I've done streams on Alex Hormozy. Walt Turner, Bag Wars, baby. Let's go, Walt Turner. Walt Turner, be the change you wish to see in the world. He wants to see a bag war. Forget the world war. Forget Iran. Forget Israel. Forget Iran. How about Iran up a bag? Come on now. Let's go. Wendy's CEO has won the slop war. I got to see if Wendy's CEO chimed in on this. Wendy's CEO. Wendy's social media is on that ass. Oh, yeah, he's in it too. Fuck yeah. Oh, I love to see. You love it. You can't believe it. All right, let's start with the origin of the beef. It's like a rap beef. Okay, McDonald's CEO tries the big arch. This has to be his biggest post. This got to be his biggest post for sure. I saw one video today from a guy who claimed to be like a former corporate chef at McDonald's, and he asked this CEO like what his favorite food is, and he was like, I don't know, fish. Jesus Christ.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the big arch. This is something that we have tested already. It's in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product.
Walt Turner says it took me like 15 minutes to make a Streamlabs account to save you money from Super Chat. Wow. You're a legend for going to such lengths to do that. Why is it? Seriously, you had to make an account? I'm certain you don't. I'm actually certain you don't have to make an account. Unless they've changed something recently on Streamlabs. Somebody please confirm. It's like it came from Melania, so silly. Or from BB. Yeah, from BB is more accurate.
It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious big arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to...
Okay, if we fill up the dono goal for tonight's stream, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to... Okay, no, here's what I'm going to do. Whoever the single biggest donator of the night is, this is what I'm going to do. So far, it's 5-1 Sherry. Whoever the single biggest bag dropper of the night is gets to choose whether I order food from... How do I say this? How do I speak English? Whoever the biggest single bag dropper is tonight gets to choose which slop I consume. Tonight, I will make that sacrifice. You get to crown the winner of the Slop Wars. Either McDonald's, I will order the big arch, or whatever the other slop CEOs are advertising with their taste test videos. Okay?
Get this thing, I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. Oh, there's
Chris D'Elia commenting, what an attack. Love it.
Also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
What a pussy-ass bite. Salt and Pepper Gang just gave $50 billion to the Burger King CEO. Imagine the Salt and Pepper Gang pulling up to the drive. You work at the drive-thru. You work the night shift at Burger King, and Salt and Pepper Gang comes through. Salt and Pepper Gang comes through the drive-thru one night after their gig of walking through a club, and you know that one Usher song plays. What's the song? Is it Superstar? Is it this one? Tell me if you can hear this. Yeah, it is.
This is for
Hold on.
my number one. Spotlight, big stage.
You just hear that. You're hearing you're working at the Burger King. You're working at your shift at Burger King at the night shift, and you're hearing all the Burger King sounds, right? And then you just hear from a distance. What is that? Are y'all hearing that on the headset? It's you and one other guy working. Oh, sorry. Y'all can't even hear. What a fucking idiot I am. What an absolute geezer I am. Like, y'all can't even hear. I'm doing a hilarious bit right now, for fuck's sakes. Technology getting in the way of my bit. Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it. Why is it not... Hold on, bro. I'm going to do a hilarious bit. Please trust in me. Here. Okay, you're in the drive-thru. Rewind. You're in the drive-thru working at Burger King night shift. You're like, what is that? Does anyone else hear that on the... Does anyone else hear that on the headset? You and one other guy working in the back. Filipino guy, barely speaks English. You're like, Juan, do you hear that? His name is Juan. You see... No car, they're just walking through, and the music is coming from them. Hi, what can I get for you? You ask what you can get for them, and they just stand there, they just look at you like this.
I'm a kid again, I feel like 13, but I mean, since we fell in love, fell like me, I've been your groovy baby. Superstar, yeah. I'm your #1 fan. Give me your autograph. Sign it right here on my heart.
That's what happens. That's what happens. Okay, sorry. What was I even talking about? Oh, yeah, McDonald's CEO.
That is so good.
I bet.
That's a big bite for a big arch.
For a big boy.
It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness.
Bro, I seen somebody post the price of this Bumbaclaw Big Arch Burger online. It's like $10 after tax, Canadian. It's like $10 Canadian. Bro, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to Five Guys. You're charging $10 for just the sandwich at McDonald's? I'm going to Five Guys. You think I'm not going to Five Guys? You're crazy. Was this funny? You ask what you can get for them, and they just stand there. They just look at you like this. I'm watching my own stream back. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, shit. The Usher song is going to get me demonetized for surely. Well, I guess that's why the bag war is so important, isn't it? Post the link in the chat. See if I give a fuck. Okay, let's look at these comments. Burger King says, we couldn't finish it either, and tags him. Minnie, we're going to start driving our cars 1 meter at a time. Wendy's, lots to unpack here. Yes, Diva, give us nothing. Oh, he's getting chopped. They're nutting on his ass right now. We have something fresher you can bite into. This feels dystopian. He's acting afraid of it and calls it a product. Jeez Louise. It's the big bite in the room with us. Holy. The layers of approval that this had to go through is insane that they put this out. Eating the burger like a contestant on Fear Factor. Bombaclat.
Yes, but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch. But Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
Big up. Couldn't you get Keith Lee or one of them hip TikTokers to do a video about it? Keith Lee in the car like, I'm on a McDonald's and I just tried a new Big Arch burger. Let's see how it is. And then he eats it and he does the fake eye roll thing where he's like having an orgasm, where he pretends to have an orgasm while he's eating it. Okay. Let's see A&W's response. I love this guy, Alan. He raised me for real.
Alan from A&W here with, you heard about it, here it is, the Teen Burger. We love this burger product, which most people call a burger.
Trolling. He's trolling. Chris, Tags, Tags the CEO of McDonald's. We loved your taste test video, so we made our own. Who else is going to get an iconic teen burger for only $4.99? Half the price of the Big Arch. Hi, sir. Would you like to try our chicken fries? Scott and Peter just wringing hands together. This is why CEOs never do interviews. Get that boy off the camera and get him in front of a spreadsheet. Okay? Salt and Pepper Gang stream is such a random one, but it will live in the goon lore forever. I had fun with that one. Shift over. They don't even order shit. They just roll by in 14 whips through the drive-thru. No, they walk through. You get Wendy's and your delivery driver just got off from McDonald's. Didn't even bite the bun. No to human meat. A ritual killing. Salt and pepper gang. 50 million. I don't know. People like the salt and pepper gang stream. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna unlist. I think it's unlisted. I'm gonna make it public again. I don't give a fuck. There was people in the chat like, why are you picking on black people? I was like, just shut the fuck up. 5-1 Sherry, protect me. 5-1 Sherry, protect me from any racist accusations, please. Please, our queen. I tried the big arch. It's good slop, says Calaspo. The other day, someone on the PFC subreddit asked for help to get their friend out of WFG, and someone posted the link to the exit plan. Are you talking about the exit plan? My free guide to help get loved ones out of multi-level marketing cults, where you can also follow the funnel to book a one-on-one call with me or sign up for a weekly guided support custom videos that I send out. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Okay, let's see. I'm reading your chats. Name another YouTuber who just so diligently reads your chats. You can't name 6. You can't name any. Nobody else does it. Bro Gullible says, Marco, I was recently recruited to a network marketing company called Amway. Never heard of it. I had a couple meetings with my recruiter. I didn't know network marketing, so I looked and came across your videos on how it's a big scam. Now, yeah, good. Now you know it's a scam. Good. I want to block them and never talk to them again, but my recruiter knows where I work, and I don't want to be further harassed. I don't know what to do. You leave them alone, and if they keep trying to persist, you continually say, I'm not interested. That's the nicest way that you can get them to leave you alone. And you know what? If they keep coming back, that may happen, but eventually they will leave you alone. So, yeah. Glad you found my content. Really glad you're not getting mixed up with that. Thank you, Bro Gullible. Respect. You're not so gullible now, are you? Doing your own research. I love that. They should have had Nicki Minaj and Erica Kirk do the commercial. Yep. Who's more of a robot, McDonald's CEO or Erica Kirk? Rhetorical. Explain A&W in American terms, Marco. What, y'all don't have it in the U.S.?
I'm going to do a tasting right now, but this is actually my lunch. So let's see what we got going on here. Look at that. It has a unique bread that some people would call a bun, but really the star is what's inside. I mean, we've got the lettuce, which is green, and pickles, which make it taste pickly, and the teen sauce. The iconic teen sauce. So this thing is packed.
Ayo, pause on teen sauce.
Sorry, that was a little, I don't even know how to attack it. I guess with my mouth. Here we go.
They frying this McDonald's CEO. They frying they cooking him. He's probably watching the fervor on the internet being like, I don't understand why.
Moment of truth. No, that's good. It's really good. Got a little bit of bacon.
Astaghfirullah.
That is a big bite of a teen burger.
Elon Musk.
And they're just $4.99 from now until March 11th. So go to A&W and get a teen burger when you can. And Chris, I invite you to join me for lunch. Just you, me, and a couple of teen burgers. See you at lunch, Chris. See you at A&W.
Cooked his ass. All right, let's see. There's another one. Oh, Charlie talked about this. Wendy's CEO apparently getting in on this. Let's see.
Ever frozen beef, our Applewood smoked bacon, our brand new bun, our square burger cooked on a flat grill. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful. That's a burger. This is exactly the way a great hamburger should be. You got to top it off with a fries and Frosty.
So good. Quit playing with me.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah. Where's the Burger King one? Where's the Burger King one? Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Okay, hold on. Burger King CEO. Burger. If I just search Burger King CEO, it'll come up, right? Here he is. Get him. That's a big boy bite right there, Chris, from McDonald's.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing. A napkin.
It's short and simple. Short and sweet. Keep playing, McDonald's. You were getting some clout there with the Drake meal. You were getting some clout with the Drake meal, and y'all went and fucked it up, didn't you? You had to go fuck it up. I swear girls are the biggest tire kickers in the entire dating world. Hey, come to fucking Hoboken. Come to Machu Picchu. I'm at the top of the pyramid. Would love to meet. Huh? Come to Des Moines. Huh? Come to Eugene, Oregon. Leave me alone. You know? Actually, leave me alone. What the hell? What the helly? People arguing. Oh, yeah, you love to see it. People arguing. People arguing about Israel and Palestine in the comments of my trial reel. Actually, not even Israel and Palestine. Israel and Iran. The Shah of Iran. You'd love to see it. The simplest rage bait. A&W used to hit in the early 2000s. A&W and Subway absolutely have monopolized the cross-country, like rural Canadian side of the highway market. Okay? I don't even know how they get the ingredients all the way out there. I swear to God, I don't. Marco, share the guide link in stream. I got you. Exit. I just dropped it. I just dropped it in the chat. Pull up to Joyzy. What up, Amy L. Sachs? Heiress to the Goldman Sachs empire. You gotta say, though, that being a part of the Salt and Pepper gang is unironically a black job. That's true. Which burger should I have for iftar tomorrow? A halal one. At least your recruiter is not your mother like mine. Yeah, that's tough. Goy bread. We got A&W specs. They're just few and far between. What up, Meek? Look at all the mods. Look at all the members. I love it. Feels like I'm being hugged by all the Care Bears at once. Imagine if we could start a war in which each CEO bid to pay their employees a living wage. Libtard. Enough nonsense from you, libs. Sick of iconic. Everything and people using it for fool shit like lousy fast food should all be fined. You know what my least favorite like slang trend is? Neuro spicy. It's like when people self-diagnose themselves as autistic and they're like, I'm neuro-spicy. Shut the fuck up. Or when I saw one today that was like neuro-sparkly. Hey. Fuck you. You know why I enjoy YouTube? Because I'm not like, I didn't start YouTube being like, I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to be I got to think of my brand. I'm going to be someone who goes on YouTube and acts a certain way. No, dude. I'm on this bitch. I'm just a guy who got put here. Okay? YouTubers. Oh no, the most wholesome YouTuber. You remember the Try Guys, the controversy with the Try Guys, where the one guy whose whole brand and whole like meme was like, I love my wife, and then it turned out he was cheating on his wife. Can you imagine how exhausting it must be? And I have people say this to me in person too. I met a guy recently. I don't even remember where I was. He's like, oh man, that's so cool that you're the same like in real life. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who has the time to be like fake IRL and be different online? Like you're dead ass playing a character. When I've done the Patrick Bet-David streams, brother, it's exhausting. It's exhausting to be someone other than who you are. If people don't like it, just block them. It's so simple. You can't please everyone. You don't have to please everyone. People can sense inauthenticity. And if they can't sense it because you're such a good actor, one day the cows will come home, or whatever the saying is. The chickens will come home to roost, or whatever the saying is. So, come on, what are you talking about? Okay, the root beer float, bussin', A&W is sicker. This is worse than the time Trump went through the drive-thru. Yeah, that was... Remember there was the Trump stunt when he was running for the second time, and he's like, he was driving the garbage truck, and he literally like got in the passenger seat, and they rolled 2 feet and took a photo, and then he's like, get me the fuck out of here. Same with him working at McDonald's when he put the fries in the bag one time. Neurospicy, fuck you. Put them in an actual asylum and see how long they start saying that. Girls be like, I'm actually leaving on a trip right now. Come with me. Going to orbit the Earth in the ISS for the next 18 months if you're free. Leave me alone. You know that one thing where it's like girls sending a voice note, and the voice note is like, hey, I just thought it'd be easier to send you a voice note. OMG, what was I going to say? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm driving. A squirrel just went by. I almost hit it. Anyways, I hate voice messages, by the way. People who I don't even, like, I'm too nice. I swear to God, I'm too nice. I'll get a DM request from somebody and they'll be like, hey, Marco, wondering if you can help me. I have a friend who's in this MLM company. And I'll reply and I'll be like, yeah, sure. How can I help? And then the next message they send is 10-minute long. Like 10 different 1-minute long voices. I'm sorry. You just now sent me an entire podcast episode. I'm not listening to that. You know? Oregon has okay burgers via Burgerville, but the real draw is the seasonal sides, good fruit shakes, onion rings, green beans. Okay, interesting. The ISS. Oh, God. Big up to you, then what? Gotta hand it to McDonald's. Even at my poorest, I can get greasy on a budget. Bro, when I was in high school, I remember it's like I might have some change floating around in the little center console of my car, and you could just go get a junior chicken for like $2. Trust me. I was getting junior chickens just because they were so cheap. I wasn't even hungry. Give me one normal one and one with the sweet chili sauce. Say less. Would Lemon Pepper Gang be a group of senior citizen Blasians? What do you know? What do you mean? I let my kids have a McGriddle the other day. 3 McGriddles for $15, no sides? It's over. It's absolutely over. Next infiltration, inshallah, soon. Amy says, I'm 59 years old and learned about the cheating try guy, and I hate myself for it. So cringe. All this talk about burgers, and nobody talks about Chaz Bargar. What's wrong with this world? For real. Ancient piece of Always Marco lore. I'm sure Legend has the clip of that somewhere. I hate voice notes. What's up with parents texting you for permission to call you just to ask you a yes or no question? No, the worst is you texting your parent like an A or B option, and they reply with a thumbs up. Woo! Or they reply yes when the question was like clearly prompting them to make a choice. Okay. Let's move on to, I guess let's see Charlie talk about this.
You're not going to believe this, but the CEO of McDonald's just made a fool of himself. More of a clown than Ronald McDonald. He wanted to do this, I guess, short video to hype up the new big arch burger hit in their menu. So he wanted to show how much he enjoys the cuisine from McDonald's, and so they filmed a video of him eating his lunch, which consisted of the big arch burger. And this dude was acting like he was about to eat the Krabby Patty that killed the health inspector. He was like afraid of it. There was like actual fear and panic in his eyes as he was about to eat the burger, and he could only muster one baby bite out of it. And this is supposed to promote the burger, by the way. This coming from the CEO of the company, who seems like he is repulsed by it. Like it was a revolting experience for him. I don't understand, A, why they filmed it, B, how they watched what they filmed and then said, yep, that's good, ship it.
I agree, Jared. Wendy's is good budget fast food. A junior bacon cheeseburger, fries and 6 nuggets for like $8. Yep. Wendy's is one of the only ones. Voice recording's got to be the biggest Apple fumble. Only ever happens on accident. No, I'm talking about like Instagram. Leave me alone. I could never have a girlfriend. Just accidentally becomes an incel live on stream. You know what I mean, though. It's like I'm 11 days away from my 30th birthday. I've been single for 5 years now. I've had little, flings and situationships since 2021, but never like a real, this is my girlfriend type shit. I just think at this point in my life, bro, even if the lawsuits all get dealt with tomorrow and I'm free, so to speak, to just, keep doing my thing and making videos and doing what I love, I just think I've been on my own too long at this point that I just enjoy my quiet time in my space so much. I just don't want to talk. I just, believe it or not, most of my days, the majority of my day is spent in silence, which when you see me, I'm only ever talking. But that's because this is when I'm doing it. The rest of the time, I might be talking to myself, but usually it's just different like vocal stims and sounds I'm making. You know? I'll sit there and if you put your ear up to the door, you'll hear me sing "Bomba Clot" probably 3 to 6 times per hour, totally unprovoked. But generally, I'm just chilling. I don't want to talk. I remember last year in Thailand, this is maybe more than a year ago now, I was at this Thai girl's house that I was seeing. No, she wasn't the lady boy, haha. And I remember I was watching a YouTube video on my phone. Stop me if I've told this story before. And she started talking to me. I was sitting on her bed. She was over by her like vanity mirror putting on makeup. It was sort of like a bachelor layout style apartment, right? So we're technically in the same room. And she's doing her thing. I'm sitting there minding my business watching a YouTube video. She starts talking to me. I pause the YouTube video, listen to what she has to say, respond to her. Then once silence falls upon the room once again, I double tap to go back 5 seconds and I hit play again. As soon as 5 seconds passed and it got back to the point that she had interrupted the video the first time, she starts talking to me again. So then, you know, because I'm a kind person, I pause the video again, I answer her, and I wait. Once again, silence falls and I think, okay, coast is clear. Time for me to watch this video again. I rewind 5 seconds. It gets back to the same point. She starts talking to me again. Now, I'm not going to be some psycho who's like, I'm trying to watch my YouTube video. Obviously, that would be rude. I'm here in the moment now. Arguably, I should talk to her. We're here in the moment. I could watch this YouTube video at any time. But I just don't. I just want to, you know what I mean? I just want to do my own thing. And maybe it's a matter of me not having met the right person yet. Maybe when I've met the right person, I won't feel that way. So that's my big caveat. If I fall in love, I fall in love. But at this point in my life, leave me alone. Sounds like my son who is 12, said Rob's neighbor. Yeah. Hey. Some of us who didn't have the best childhood are making up for it in their older years, you know? So I like to have fun. I like to do my thing. I like to just, you know, have a silly goose time. Misha says, I can come to you. Misha in the chat says, I can come to you. I guess I don't have to go all the way to Ireland or Hoboken or whatever the hell. Appreciate that, Misha. Appreciate that. Glow says, you're so funny and fine. Israeli asset in the chat. Mossad spy in the chat. Speaking of which, God did. Come on.
One Sherry DIDDDDDD. 64 Canadian dollars and 36 cents. Happy upcoming birthday, Marco.
Everybody bow down to 5-1 Sherry in the chat. Y'all better quit playing. Thank you so much, 5-1 Sherry. You are a legend. We'll always love you. Could y'all even hear that, or was it too high pitched? Sometimes the mic, if the mic clips, it like cuts off certain frequencies, so y'all can't hear me really hitting that Mariah Carey high note whistle because I have perfect pitch. No one's beating 5-1 Sherry tonight, are they? 5-1 Sherry, thank you so much. I thought I had lost you. I thought I lost you. And then we found each other again. Rather, you found me again, and you came in 20 memberships. Donation. W. Appreciate you, Sherry. My Sherry Amor. Am I right? Hey, quit playing. D-Block says you need a woman in your life to send you voice notes and tell you how her astrology shit is ruining her whole week. So true. I miss my fave post-college meal of 2% milk and 2 bean burritos from Taco Bell. Holy diarrhea. At least back then it was cheap, not now. Also never look up the nutrition information. True. Bless the new transcript feature. So true. Creating America about to get banned. They said I had a phase where I only ate a can of beans at work every day. Psychopath. My spouse will know the pod aliens got me if I ever start talking about astrology. You're so funny and fine. Thank you, Glow. Let me click on this profile. See if it's an Israeli asset. Oh, I know who this. Thank you. Speaking of Israeli assets, a clothing brand on Instagram called Yikes. Go find it. I don't know the at. Send me this shirt. Now, I haven't worn it, and I'm probably not going to wear it because this is like very much not my color. But shout out to this t-shirt. I mean, it's literally just a blue t-shirt with that text on it. This probably took 5 minutes to make, if that. This probably took 1 minute to make. But they sent me it as a good faith gesture, and I appreciate it. So shout out to Yikes. If you want to buy that, go, I mean, Yikes clothing brand on Instagram. That happens to me when I'm watching your streams, Marco. Of course, I immediately send the interrupters to Goon Court. Thank you. Hey, Walt Turner, legend. Sounds like my son who's 12. Reading Moby Dick. Okay, chat obviously going stale. We're talking about Moby Dick. Let's continue.
We're going to send that. Blows my mind. You know what's going to blow your mind, though? Is the newest cheeky scent. It's licensed to clean, baby. Fine cuisine at McDonald's. He made this really cool video showing how much he enjoys the Big Arch, the new McDonald's burger. And you can tell he loved it.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it. Here it is, the Big Arch.
Yes,
this
sir.
Is something that we have tested.
I hate that he says, I love this product. Don't call it a product.
This product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow.
God, oh, my God.
Burger.
Oh,
got a very...
You've been working out, Chris? How are you even holding that much? Good Lord, look at all that. Look at all that patty in there. Wow. Big Arches, right? That's fucking turbo-sized, Chris. Ooh, golly.
Unique kind of sesame, poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing.
Yeah, try and wrangle it, Chris. It's out of control.
So much to it.
It's a bucking bronco.
There's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
Oh, look at the way he sinks his teeth in there. That's a big boy bite.
That is so good.
Almost got the whole thing in one
bite for a Big Arch.
I love that. That's a big bite for a Big Arch, and it's literally like Squidward's bite out of SpongeBob. Oh, wow, that's good stuff. Yeah, it's like some kind of poppy sesame bun going on here. Oh, yeah, my lunch, yeah. Look at his face, man. Like it's like Israel. He ate 34,000 Big Macs, steamed broccoli.
My reaction was way better. Not that it's a competition. Okay. Here's another video that they did. Settling this 2 hours ago, uploaded 2 hours ago. 250,000 views. My gosh, the money Charlie makes from YouTube must just be disgusting. Settling the Big Arch Burger versus New Whopper drama.
Burger for the big boys.
Take a nibble of my lunch product. Hilarious. I'd like to sample that t-shirt product. Yeah. I love this product.
It's McDonald's new item. The CEO seems to hate it, but maybe we'll like it. I think it's going to be very mid.
But no, he said how much he liked it.
He's now done 3 extra videos since then. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Oh.
He is desperately trying to, like...
Fix it?
I wouldn't... Not even really fix it, but he's like, I don't know, trying to make up for the blunder.
I think...
Is that true? Let me go look. McDonald's CEO, Instagram, Chris Kempczynski. Here, let's see.
Often, how am I using AI as CEO? This is one of those things where I'm just starting to scratch the surface of all the different ways that I think AI is going to be able to have an impact, not just in work, but in my personal life. I'm going to give you a few quick examples of how I've used AI, but let me start by saying I'm a super subscriber to every AI tool out there. So part of it is I'm just out there and playing and experimenting. But a couple examples. The first is Christmas time of year is always a tough thing.
The anime Israel, like for what?
To get the family together for that Christmas photo. Everybody hates to do it. It's tough to get everybody in one place. Our kids are in different places now, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, it's impossible to get the dog to pose for a Christmas photo. So how do we solve for that? We uploaded individual photos of everybody in the family. And we asked Nano Banana to put us all in family kind of Christmas.
Oh my God. Trying to seem more relatable and ending up making yourself seem like even more of a fucking robot zombie.
Stocking caps in front of the Rockefeller tree in New York City for our family.
What up, Maria? Appreciate you. Congrats on having a baby. I love that. Super subscriber making it up. Yep. Also, speaking of being out of touch, I want to share with you guys, this is a bonus reaction I wasn't even planning on. I want to show you one of my all-time favorite videos. It's up there with James Charles' No More Lies video. It's one of my favorite YouTube videos. I'm going to show it to you after this.
Photo. And voila, we had our Christmas card, which we've now sent out to everybody. So just one example. Another thing, that I had fun playing around with is I asked Gemini, I said, Gemini, take a look at the food trends that are going on all around the world. Take a look at McDonald's menu and come back and give me your couple of your best ideas for menu innovation that would work at McDonald's in the
A CEO, by the way, who probably gets paid bajillions of dollars.
U.S. on a limited time only basis. Two big ideas. I kind of like them both. One, McRib nuggets.
Trash.
Consider that for a second.
Slop.
And then second would be to use more Korean sauces for both our nuggets, but also on some of our burgers. So I threw those to the menu team. Who knows what they're going to do with it? Maybe nothing, maybe something. But
easiest job in the world. Wow, depressing.
Those are just two ideas, two ways that I'm starting to use AI here at McDonald's and in my personal life. I get
fuck this guy. Someone holding a gun to his head.
Hey, it's Chris K. I am here to do a blind ranking of McDonald's sauces. Here we go.
What was the point of this? You've never had any of them? Yeah, no shit.
Buffalo sauce.
5.
Not what a blind ranking is. This is just a ranking. This is not what a blind ranking is. Wow. A company like McDonald's, which has a whole social media team.
Hey everybody, Chris K here. It is that.
And probably a legal department going through word by word before anything is posted. Not least of all by the CEO. And they're getting and these mistakes don't get caught.
Hey everybody, Chris K here. It is that time of year. We're gonna start.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's let me show you one of my favorite videos of all time if it's still on YouTube. Okay. This is oh fuck yeah, it's here still. 41 million views. All right, everyone, somebody clip this. This is one of my favorite videos. I'm going to clip it. Fuck y'all. This is one of my favorite videos of all time. It's from 8 years ago. It's from The Ellen Show. And in true Illuminati Satanist fashion, we have Ellen DeGeneres and Bill Gates, two of the Illuminati's finest, teaming up to give us a video that is honestly, without any joking or bullshit, a huge inspiration to me. This is the level of out of touch I aspire to be. I want to be so rich and so delusional about what is going on around me in the world that I come off like Bill Gates in this video. Billionaire Bill Gates guesses grocery store prices. If you've never seen this before, my friends, you're welcome.
Knowledge of some everyday items that you get at the supermarket. When's the last time that you... All right, we're going to test your knowledge of some everyday items that you get at the supermarket. When's the last time that you have been at a supermarket?
Long time ago.
Okay. All right. This will be interesting. All right. If you can guess 3 out of the 5 products within $1 of each one, the audience will get something. Okay? If you get all of them, we'll pay off your children's student loans.
Jeffrey Epstein. I've never met Jeffrey Epstein. You know, remember that Ellen was the same guy who said to Diddy during Diddy's appearance on the show that she loves going to Diddy parties, but you're not allowed to talk about what goes on there. And Bill Gates, I mean, now we know so much more about Bill Gates. Also, the funniest clip, sorry, this is a side clip to this clip. This is a side clip to this side clip. The Diddy anti-bullying video. It's like such an awkward throwback. Diddy anti-bullying.
On the bus, on the way to school, in the locker room. Every morning. Every morning. During lunch. At night. Online. Online. Online.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Sean Diddy Combs.
Oh, my God.
And I'm here to talk to y'all about something that's very serious. Bullying.
If this isn't the most aged so poorly video, comments turned off, of course. WWE. Sean Diddy Combs joins WWE to help young people treat each other with tolerance and respect. Cut to the video of him beating up Cassie in the hallway. Oh, my God. Marco has no time for a side chick because he watches YouTube side clips all day and ladies won't shut up. So true.
Now, bullying.
And Paz, what up? Pause. Doing it to these kids everywhere. Yep. Should we make McRib nuggets or Korean sauce burgers? Bring back pizzas.
Bullying takes on many shapes and forms. And in this digital age, sometimes it just doesn't stop when the day's end.
It's so rich watching these videos back. Like, this was also, I think, 8 years ago. No, 13 bumbleclot years ago, this video. It's so amazing to be able to look back and see how these people presented. Back when we were all still behind the iron curtain of deception when it came to people in the media, you know, Bill Gates, Ellen. Ellen turned out to be a bully, allegedly. Bill Gates turned out to be boys with Jeffrey Epstein, allegedly, and getting STDs from Russian girls introduced to him by Epstein, allegedly, and who knows whatever else. Diddy went on to go to prison for his nefarious acts. It's just amazing.
But no matter the form or the location, it's gotta stop. Remember, we're all in this together. So look for help. It's out there. And if it's not you being bullied, help someone who is.
It's Cassie.
Be a hero. Be a hero. Be a hero. Be a star. Be a star.
Be a star and stand up to bullying.
When did the Diddy Cassie attack take place? The violent physical attack by Sean Diddy Combs on Cassie Ventura, captured on surveillance video, took place on March 5th. Wow, that's tomorrow, 2016. You're telling me I'm streaming on the eve of the 10-year anniversary of the Cassie getting beat up in the hallway video? What are the odds? 10-year anniversary. So that was 3 years after this video came out. So 3 years after Diddy was talking about not bullying, he was beating up Cassie at the Intercontinental. We don't need to rewatch that. All right, back to this video. Back to the important stuff.
No danger there.
Yeah.
I take responsibility for real.
All right. Which is going to be our prize model. And here we go. There is Rice-A-Roni.
Alex FPV, what up? NPAZ says, literally an anime cartoon. 2 macho American men start burger chains in Japan and compete over who can look the most manly while eating it, right? Bro's regular videos are slop. In Bill Gates' defense, he was thinking of prices to import them out to a certain island. So true. So true. I'm a little behind. Won't this tank make D-stock People find out the CEO is just good at asking AI, right? How much could an egg cost, Michael? $10? I love it. Oh my god. All of the CEOs wearing a knit shirt with a dress shirt underneath. How the fuck do you end up becoming a McDonald's CEO, you know? Or the CEO?
Right there, the San Francisco treat, of course. How much do you think rice-a-roni would be within $1?
$5.
$5. Even 8 years ago, I mean, mind you, this was 8 years ago. So even factoring in the inflation of this being 8 years ago, it's ridiculous. I like how Ellen is also like laughing with her tongue out, trying to keep herself contained as though she fucking goes to the grocery store either. She is only laughing at how off he is because she has the answer in front of her on a piece of paper. She doesn't fucking know. She probably would have guessed the same thing.
Okay, let's...
Listen to the audience. Listen to the audience reaction.
$5.
Okay, let's...
The audience didn't like that.
Let's see.
Ready?
Oh, it's $1. Look, what a bargain.
I'll take 5.
I know.
Has never eaten rice-a-roni in his life. People really seem to like rice-a-roni. Maybe I'll put cancer inside of it to kill everyone.
All right. Ooh.
Okay.
Tide Pods. You've been hearing a lot about those lately.
The bicentennial, hilarious. What up, Anna Marie fella? Hershey bar, $700.
What do you think?
$4. No. They want me to go higher.
Yeah.
Let's go with $10. $10.
All right. $19.97. It's
What a fucking idiot. He thinks that this is $4.
expensive to do laundry.
I'll take a half.
It's very costly. Okay, now, very important.
This is my best
R.I.P. Twitch as well, right?
chance.
Really?
This one, yeah.
Because you floss?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I floss as well. It's very
That's why there was a dentist chair in Epstein Island, because I was flossing so much.
important to keep your gums in good health. All right, that's floss. How much would you say?
How much does a Russian hooker cost, Bill? It actually cost me nothing. It was a gift from my friend Jeffrey Epstein.
That floss
I would
is?
say $4.
Look at you. $3.78. That's one. All right.
I hope this is me one day in terms of how out of touch I am, minus the pedophilia, obviously, or allegedly.
You need to get both of these within $1 so that they get something. If not, you get to run to your car.
Actually, I took a helicopter.
Totino's Pizza Rolls. One bag of Totina Pizza Rolls. Totina's. Have some tonight. Hot. From the oven.
I'll go with 22.
Oh my God.
No, 15. 15.
Lower.
8.
All right, let's try it. $8. $8.99. That's 2 in a row.
What a dork.
All right. How do you feel about this? This is TGI Friday's frozen spinach and artichoke dip.
God. Yeah, and Paz, I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
For real.
It's
What up, Dylan, honey?
8 ounces. 8 ounces.
It's branded. You know, you guys think less than $10?
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we think it is less.
Like 7?
Who said what? He's saying 5. Somebody's 5 or 6. I would go with the maybe lower than 5.
Wow. Okay, we'll go with 4.
Yeah, go with 4. Yeah.
$7 per pizza roll. Holy moly.
That was a big help.
That was a big help. I can't wait to kill all of you with the secret vaccine that I'm working on.
I want to thank Bill. I I want to thank Bill. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure seeing you. And you probably want to know what you won, right? All right. Well, you're all going to come back for one of my 12 days of giveaway.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Hi, I'm Andy. Ellen asked me to remind you to subscribe.
Why did Ellen have a camera in the bathroom? Y'all remember that? All right. Bonus video for y'all there. We love it. You love to see it. Okay, let's continue on with the big arch. See Charlie settle this and taste test them.
You said this, I don't know if it was in a video or just to me the other day, but you said, why post it?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they could have just looked at it and been, what if we just re-recorded it and you actually eat it?
Like, hey man, bite was a little small, didn't look super happy. Do it again, because it's live.
Well, he's probably just so busy going back
yeah.
through the drive-thru to get another one.
Right, he wanted to get done with the video so he could just keep going through testing the system. No, this is going to end with him in tears with another one, just like, look, as he stuffs the whole thing in his mouth. It's just a fucking...
Maybe it'll be like Squidward in the Krabby Patties. He's gonna, it's all gonna go to his thighs.
And then you explode.
It is, but his other ones, so like recently, he did one where he's getting asked questions, I'm guessing, by like employees or someone. He's like, how often do I eat at McDonald's? All the time. At least 3 to 4 days a week, actually.
You think I don't eat there all the time? Yeah,
He just keeps reiterating that he loves the product. He's like, this product. Now this is how you do a product. He doesn't. He like hesitates to call it food.
He really does. Well, legally, he can't. That's a joke.
You know what's crazy too? Speaking of Bill Gates for a second, I know I'm jumping all around, but I do the weave. We call it the weave, and then I come back to it. I posted this reel today, which I thought was super funny, because if you saw any clips of the Bill Clinton questioning, you see that anytime he picks up his cup to take a drink, he's shaking it like crazy. And so I posted this reel today.
Ever visit the White House while you were president?
Objection. Asked and answered.
Did Mr. Epstein...
I thought that was funny. This video is like low-key flopping. How many views does this have? Not even 5,000 views yet. But I posted this trial reel, which is a little bit controversial. We call it controversial. And this one's going crazy, which I should have posted this one as the post, but I knew it would go crazy as a trial reel. Here's the video. Let me restart it.
My friends in Israel, please listen. I just got word from my contact in the Iranian military. They're planning to strike in the north, so go south. What's that? No, sorry, they're planning to strike the south, so go north. No, wait, go south again. Not so fun, is it?
That video is going crazy right now. And of course, people are beefing with each other in the comments and blah, blah, blah. You love to see it. So, you know, live and learn. Post everything. Post 1 million trial reels a day.
Joke. That's a joke. It is McDonald's. As the CEO of McDonald's, you don't have to claim you eat this every day. You should actually be like, maybe don't eat our food every day. It's not the healthiest thing in the world.
Are you kidding me? That would be a death sentence.
Oh, that would be
him.
terrible. God
he
forbid.
actually literally can't.
Brandon C., welcome, my good mod, sir. First stream as a mod. You love to see it. Welcome. Thumbs up the ting.
Say that or he'd probably lose his job overnight.
Calling food product is like calling women females. So true. You all win a 2002 HP Pavilion. Love it.
You fucking speak some truth. But it's like, I don't know why I set this out like this with our plate. I'll put it on here now. I will say, face value, that's a big burger.
Wait, we haven't said what this is yet.
This is the Big Arch Burger.
This is the Big Arch Burger,
which I think is what? Cheddar cheese,
pickles.
I remember a couple years ago they had this promo called the Grand Big Mac, and it was literally just how big the Big Mac used to be back in the day.
Oh, it's white cheddar cheese.
Like before I was even born.
But it's pickle, onion, lettuce. I think that's 8 pounds of beef on a poppy sesame something.
Is this supposed to be the new Big Mac? Because when I was getting it, it says limited. Like this
is the Big Arch, not the Big Mac. They both can exist.
But I think what Danny's saying
is this supposed to be staple?
Yeah, is this going to be like the new big menu item? I don't know. I think it's like the McRib, but almost edible is kind of the design philosophy.
I think it also.
Oh, my bad. Thank you, Walt Turner. See, my mod's keeping me in check. There was a bag dropped, wasn't there? Apologies. Apologies. Let me see. 66 watching, only 57 likes. Make it make sense. Thank you to, drum roll please, loading, Javier Sanchez. Javier Sanchez says, I'll watch you on the replay. Mr. DJ Sampan, the replay. I dropped in to drop a small bag. Thank you. Thank you so much. 5-1 Sherry still in the lead, but always we thank everybody. Shana Paul, I was going through Spotify today on my drive home from the gym. looking up old Sean Paul songs. Just give me the light down the road. What is it? Just give me the light and pass the draw. 5-1 Sherry match. Come on, 5-1 Sherry. 5-1 Sherry, this is for you. Just give me the light and pass the draw. Bust another buckle more. What? Y'all damn enemy side and I got to know. Cause I'm into the vibes and I got my dough. Bust another buckle more. Okay. Sean Paul is not playing with y'all. Is Sean Paul black? Anyways, who's bigger, Sean? Paul or Kingston? Sean Paul, of course. Sean Paul. Take that thing. Take that thing. Cause go on the way that time. Cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Oh Lord, girl, I got the right tactic to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Uh-oh. Waitress, how are you liking the product? Oh my goodness. Can't believe you've done this.
This depends on how much sells and how much people like it. Because if people are like, best thing you've ever made, it's here to stay.
Exactly. Can you imagine the fucking CEO eating a McRib? God, I would actually kill to see, what's his name, Chris Kwasinski or some shit? I don't know.
Mike Wazowski.
I would kill to see him eat a goddamn McRib.
Walt Turner, quit playing with him. Y'all don't know about what I'm about to show you. 20 years ago, this came out. Masari, Rush the Floor. Do you know? Do y'all know about this song? I'm definitely getting demonetized. Listen, if the Ellen clip and the Usher song didn't get me demonetized, this will. But do any of you know this song? Yeah, I don't know about this song. Literally, Masari, the word means money in Arabic. So this Lebanese guy, Masari, is literally, it's like if a rapper was just named Money. And Belly has had such an interesting career, hasn't he? Bro, the Arab vibes, if you remember like the 2000s, like Scott Storch, even like Lean Back, what was the 50 Cent song? There was a couple 50 Cent songs that had this like almost Egyptian type, like, I don't even know what instrument, like string instrument. Come on, 5-1 Sherry, the Bag War. The Bag War. It is a dark age. Marco was being sued from multiple directions and going bankrupt in real time. The world is literally engaged in World War III. Trump is at the forefront of all of it. Iran and Israel finally bringing about the end of the world and the Antichrist, and potentially the end of the world. Marco is on his live stream as usual because he doesn't let anything stop him. 5-1 Sherry is dropping the bag. Dun, 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 dun.
I'ma make you rush the flow. Fellas, throw your hands up, ladies, touch your toes. Look, I'm about to crush the flow. If they don't let us in, we gon' bust the door. Hey, y'all, I know that you're feeling the state house. First, call me up, then maybe we can just lay low.
In case you didn't know he was a Lebanese guy in the 2000s, look at this beard. Look at the pencil-thin beard. Nobody rocks a beard like this anymore. Nobody rocks the chin strap. Holy shit. Nobody, and for good reason too. This thing is absurd. Absurd. Imagine you walk into the barber with a full face of like facial hair and you're like, make my shit like this. This looks terrible. You look like a villain. You look like you sell cologne at a kiosk in the mall. But 50 Cent Blood in the Sand, classic. But this guy is an absolute legend. Shout out to Masari. Me jamming to this song at my wedding with my wife, who's like 10, 15 years younger than me. Not now, obviously. If she was 15 years younger than me right now, she'd be 15 years old. I'm talking about when I'm 40 years old and I finally decide to settle down and my wife is 25. Some type shit like that. Okay, or I'm 40, she's 30. Whatever. And I'm jamming this song and she has no idea what it is because she was too young for it at the time. And I'm like, yeah, this ain't that XXX Tentacion or whatever you kids grew up with. I'm on some new shit. None of my relatives are there because they're all dead because I waited so long to get married. Her and all her fucking... What's a stupid bit? What a stupid bit I'm doing. Stop tagging me on Twitter, you know? Stop tagging me on Twitter. What's another Masari song? Masari. I was listening to this shit today. Real Love, is this the one? The villain in a coming-of-age Egyptian movie who's bullying the guy who did nothing wrong except have a love interest. But this guy is possessive. I dedicate this to 5-1 Sherry. Come on, quit fucking playing with me. Let's see what else you got. Oh, is this him performing it at somebody's wedding? Me. It's real love that you don't know about. Oh my god, there's a channel called Lebanese Weddings. Get me out of here. How much does this cost in 2026? Surely I could afford this. Surely this is a stream goal and nothing more, right? To get Masari, especially if I'm not going to get married until like 2036. Surely I can afford to have Masari. He'll be old. His voice doesn't even sound the same by that point. Hold on, we're going down a new rabbit hole. This might be a whole new niche of videos we react to on this channel. Lebanese weddings. The AI wedding in Riyadh everyone is talking about. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. So extra. The wedding planner was like, okay, Abdul, how much do you want the wedding to cost? He's like, yes. $600 for Masari. So what does your family do for what's the budget? My father invented oil. What the hell? Like, is this even fun at that point? Is it even fun? When she's officially yours. me getting Is this appropriate dancing? Is it appropriate to grind on your new wife at your wedding if you're Lebanese or ever? Me watching videos of like wholesome wedding. Me with my black car watching videos of wholesome weddings. Okay. Go back to Masari. Oh, Masari has a kid. God bless. Be easy. That's the one. This is the type shit. Bum, 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 bum. You know the one Nate Dogg song? There's the one Nate Dogg, Obi Trice song. I think it's called like The Setup. Nate Dogg, Obi Trice. It has the same sort of sound in it. The Setup, yeah.
Bitch, I see you.
You see?
Did you know I know you?
You found a link. It's 40K for Masari. Honestly, dude, we might be able to move some things around. If I dig into couch cushions a little bit, 10 years from now, mayhaps we could put something together. Ignacio, thank you. Nacho! I ate some bugs. I ate some grass. I used my hand to wipe my tears. He looks like Hector from all the movies. Hilarious. The Jafar beard, pencil, thin hairline. Facial hair is a real pain to maintain. He drew the beard on, yep. If I get drafted for the war, I want Let It Rock by Kevin Rudolph to play in the Humvee. R.I.P. Kevin Rudolph, for real. Some celebrities cut a deal with the wedding team. You'd be surprised how cheap some of them go. They usually just want fans to have a good time. Crazy. 5-1 Sherry matching every donation that comes in. Everybody just drop $1, right? If 5-1 Sherry is matching every donation, everybody just needs, imagine if everybody dropped $1. Lawsuit who? Beat the case. Throwing money at my lawyer's face. Like a medieval king throwing a little leather bag of shillings at his knave. He doesn't even know how much is in it. He just feels it. He's like, money. It hits the lawyer in the face. Thank you, sir. My lord, thank you. Yes. Now go beat the case for me. Thank you, 5-1 Sherry. Glow says, I dropped you a tiny bag. Mayhaps you did? Scanning email. Finding. There it is. Okay, Misha. Here we go.
Misha Hong donated 14 Canadian dollars. I love the work that you do and I've been enjoying your live stream. I appreciate your political opinions and humor. Thank you for responding to my comments. God bless you.
God bless you, Misha. And God bless you. And God bless you, Ignacio. Drop $1 for the Supreme Leader. Let me hold $1. And God bless you, Glow15007. I see your donation straight to the PayPal. Glow said, "Don't even let me play with Streamlabs. Let me just go straight to the e-transfer. Go straight to the PayPal, straight to the e-transfer." Thank you, Ignacio. Put on some Debki. Kulo. Appreciate you, Talal Abdul. If Talal Abdul isn't a name that makes you immediately go, I don't know what is. When the Talal Abdul, hold on. When the Talal Abdul donation hits, it's not even like set to an amount. It's just when his specific user account drops a donation, this is the sound that plays.
Viv1 Sherry donated 14 Canadian dollars.
This is me standing in the bathroom while 5-1 Sherry is. That's 5-1 Sherry in the shower right here, and this is me outside serenading her to thank her for all the money.
I know you ain't tryna get caught up. You don't got problems chilling in the spot with me. So we just wanna have a good time. VIP is about to get hotter. Leave all them troubles on me and let's pop a bottle. Come on, mommy, we sipping down Perignon. Know that you're feeling them when you jump up and holler. Shaking it, take it high, bring it low. Leave all them troubles on me and let's pop a bottle. Come on, mommy, we sipping down Perignon. Know that you're feeling them when you jump up and holler. Shaking it, take it high, bring it low. If you wanna love somebody, you need to get about your seat. If you wanna be my shorty, then come and give your love to
me. Thinking about 5-1 Sherry right here.
If you wanna love somebody, you need to get about your seat.
This stream, if you're not watching it live, you can't watch it because it's gonna be, the viewership is gonna be blocked as soon as it's done because of all the music I'm playing. The copyright is insane. You can't believe how much copyright infringement. Thank you, Ignacio. Thank you, Talal. Appreciate you. You are an OG watching the streams from 5 years ago. At least 5. I mean, that's more than 5 years ago, I'm pretty sure. I'm on my own path now, Talal. I'm on my own path. I hope that answers your question. Who here remembers the fire? So true. 5-1 Sherry match. Quit playing with them, 5-1 Sherry. Quit playing with them, 5-1 Sherry. Let me dedicate another song. Let me dedicate another song to 5-1 Sherry. You see, this album, if you didn't know he was Lebanese, all you had to do was look at the album cover. That was the album cover. It was released on January 1st, 2006. Imagine what New Year's Eve was like for Masari in 2005. the eve of 2006. It's about to be 2006. AI is not a thing yet. The world is still like chill for the most part, at least compared to now. Masari is dropping his album, his debut album, under CP Records. Hopefully that doesn't stand for child, you know what. I mean, let's look at the track. This is back when albums had a song called Intro. Go onto Spotify, type the word intro. Let me know who comes up first. What's the other one that he has that I saved to my Spotify liked songs today? He had one. Real Love, Be Easy, Into Hayati. Oh my god. Smile for Me, is that one of them? Let me see. That one's crazy too, yep. Yes. Let me play Smile. Hey, Sherry, 5-1 Sherry. Sherry, this is for you. Me and 5-1 Sherry right there after she drops 20 memberships.
Now, mommy, is all about loan and
that's also me.
Masari.
That's also me. That's also me.
It ain't about SL5s and Ferraris.
That's Fidel, actually. That's Fidel.
It ain't about platinum ice by Bagari. Shots of Patron, pineapple juice, Bacardi. I need you to
skip.
Enough and a drama. All I want is honeys and it be on me. If you wanna let me hear you holla. And lady, when you want it, what you call on me? Baby, could you be down for me? Could you be around for me?
She is so down for me. 5-1 Sherry is down for me, dropping 20 fucking memberships.
It really don't matter who you gotta. Just smile for me. Could you be down for me? Could you be around?
5-1 Sherry funding my rap career while she goes to work and makes money and like actually contributes to society. Oh my god. Yeah, Ottawa. Shout out Nav, shout out Masari, shout out Belly. If anybody, if a clip of this ever comes out somehow, you know, shout out to Nav especially. I do fuck with Nav. Not so much anymore musically, but as a person, big respect to Nav. He treated me very nicely when people around him were not treating me nicely. When I was involved in 2 Nav concerts as a promoter back in 2018. Shout out to Nav. He was very nice. He said he wasn't going to leave until he got a picture with me. He signed my CD copy of Perfect Timing, the Metro Boomin and Nav album. Looks like my older brother or something here, you know. Shout out to Nav. This was before my hair transplant, as you can see. I have a little, you see, it's different now. What an absolute legend. Spec says, I'd argue the girls in the videos back then are way badder. So true. Have you seen the Nelly music video for Hot in Here? How old are y'all? Right quick, before I play this. Nelly. Hot in. Have you seen this? When I was a kid, I thought when I grow up, this is what the club is going to be like. By the time I was old enough to go into the club, everybody was just fucking standing there giving each other mean looks. This is what I thought the shit was going to be like. Watch this video. Also, not to sound like an old head, but were the beats not so much better back then too, dude?
I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steam, you know, waiting for the right time to flash them keys, and I'm leaving, please believe in, me and the rest of my heathens. Checking out a lot at the top of the 4 seasons, penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding, no deceiving, nothing up my sleeving, no teasing. I need you to get up on the dance floor, get that man what he asking for, cause I feel like busting loose.
Let me show you where 5-1 Sherry pops up in this video. That's 5-1 Sherry. This is me.
Like touching you, and can't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use? I said it's getting hot in here,
so donate to the Streamlabs.
I am getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes off.
Bro, I remember watching this when I was like, what, 8 years old, being like, oh, no, for sure I'm not gay, number 1. And 2, black gal. Oh, so I'm not gay and I'm not racist for sure. This video solved two things for me. Not gay and not racist. 1,000%. I was like, good gracious, asses bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience? I feel like busting loose? Hello?
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
NPAS in high school in the club. Fake ID, all the black gal around him. Okay, white boy. Okay, you got some flavor, don't you, white boy? Okay, white chocolate. And he was like, ha ha ha. What's up, ma? That's exactly what happened. And then he met his wife, and they've been together ever since. But NPAS, you know, I'm sweating. You know, it's interesting. I think, what am I going to stream about tonight? And I have a bunch of things that I pull up, and then I end up talking about everything but those. Arabian neck scarf era, so true. What would I want my wedding to be like, says Misha? I'm cheesy with it. Let's go Disneyland, flash mob, big Clydesdale horses, fireworks, Tony Bennett, rest in peace. I don't know, dude. Honestly, I don't. The thing is, I know so many people from different chapters of my life who are all so different, who don't know each other. Like, I'm so close with people who don't know each other, if that makes sense. Like, I have cousins who I'm very close with who have never even met other cousins who I'm equally as close with. You know, there would be beef at my funeral for sure about, like, one of my little cousins is going to go up and be like, he was like an older brother to me. And then my other cousins on the other side of the family are going to be like, the fuck? Who's this bitch? He was like an older brother to me. You know? Busta Rhymes, Arab money should have had Masari. True. We went very cheap with my wedding, says Creating America. Don't overthink marriage, Marco. Honeymoon phase is a myth. Love is a muscle. Never skip love day. I'm chilling on getting married, period, to be honest. I'm honestly chilling. We're good. Having a nav picture next to Amine is S-tier sicko mode. I have so many more celebrity photos, too, that aren't on there, like, just because they were, like, cheesy or whatever. Like, I have one with Ice-T, and Ice-T is, like, smiling, and I'm there like this. It was a big moment for me. I was too serious with it. Yeah, like, the models in music videos today, like, have you seen, like, what's the 6ix9ine video where he has Black China in it? Black China. Tutu. Is this really 5 fucking years ago?
I get money when I want to. I get bitches when I want to. Told this bitch I'm back.
Like, here, let me see some of the girls in this video. Like, yeah, come on. This is not even close.
No, you can't do it like money when I want to. I get bitches when I want to. Told this pistol when I want to. Money been stacked if don't want to. Oh, you pay.
They all look the same now. They all look the same. My aunt was asking me to explain the difference between Nicki Minaj, Saweetie, Black China, and somebody else. And I was like, honestly, I can't help you. She was like, they all look the same to me. I was like, they are. So, unfortunately. No disrespect to Nicki. Y'all know I'm a Barb. Don't send the Barb Nation after me. I never fucked Wayne. I never fucked Drake all my life, man. Fuck's sake. You know, I know the drill. Demonetized speed run. Nelly, Tip Drill, BET Uncut. Have you heard of Have I heard of Smiley? Buddy, I invented Smiley. Okay. I was 8 listening to Thong Song by Cisco. Peace out, LaReal Plain Jane. Imagining it in past like that. I thought the club was for dancing. I never caught on the sexy hookup stuff till someone told me straight up. The Nelly video was the first time I got bricked. Nice. The Jinsies need a honey packs. Riding Dirty by Chameleon Air just randomly popped into my head with these songs. Oh, come on. Another classic. Another classic. I'm telling you, bro. This era of, like, Masari, Shanapal. What's the other Shanapal? Shanapal. Give me... No, not... Baby Boy. Baby Boy and down in the fantasy. Shanapal. I think it's Get Busy. I mean, these songs, like, they have to go at my wedding. You know?
Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? Annabella, shake that thing, yeah. Donna, Jody and Rebecca. Woman, get busy. Just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging it, get jiggy. Get drunk up, percolate anything you want. Because it's oscillate if I don't take it.
Look at this vibe. Look at the gyal. They're in a house. This looks more fun than any of this club shit. I'm telling you, Sean Paul, T-Pain, Akon, this era, honestly, I think 2007 was the best year of all years. Think of all the shit that came out in 2007. All this music was coming out. Bartender by T-Pain, Halo 3, Super Mario Galaxy. So much ill shit came out in 2000. Transformers 1. Keep playing with me and see what happens. Keep playing. I dare you to come around and disrespect the year 2007 around me. I would die for 2007. How old was I? 11 years old.
My lyrics up about electricity. Girl, nobody can do you nothing cause you don't know your destiny. Yo, sexy ladies want power with us. In the car with us, them not war with us. In the club, them want flex.
I watch music videos today with big BBL, big bunda black gal in them and fake hair and fake teeth and everything. And I'm like, ugh, black bitches again. I go back to this, I turn into a Black Panther. Black square, black square, black square emoji. Black square on the feed post. Black square. This where me and 5-1 Cherry at. Don't come around with this new BBL stuff. These are the black girls I want. This is the type of shit I walk into. I'm like, teach me about your culture. The new black gal in these new music videos, I'm like, the new black gal, I'm like, you realize you're shouting. You're too loud. Those previous black gal, I'm like, let me sit back and learn. A black woman is speaking, listen and learn. I'd be like this. Where's my notepad? I'd be like, okay. Shut up, all. Shake that thing. Tell about it. Okay. Sexy girl, they want to party with us. They want flex with us. They want... Oh, okay. These new black gal?
In the club, them want flex with us. To get next with us, them can't vex with.
Me walking into this house party. Ja Rastafari, respect. Respect, Lion.
From the day my bonds ignite.
With these new black gal? Kairisha, please. Please, would you just tone it down? Me in this house party?
Flex with us to get
Respect, General. Whoa. Lion sound. Zion. Jano. By the way, you know the Chet Hanks thing where Chet Hanks is like, up like 7 from the Channel 5 Andrew Callahan interview from a few years ago? I just realized what up like 7 means. Like 7 Up, the drink.
From the day my bonds ignite my flame. Girl, I call my name and it is my fame. It's a good girl, turn me on till I earn them on. Let's get.
Oh, what are those? Is that Jamaican patty? How do you pronounce this? These new black gal going to Popeyes and shit. You thought I was feeling you? Ah! Shut up. This? Oh, what is that? Is that like a samosa? Me. Is that like a samosa? These new black gal with their 3-piece from Popeyes. I'm like, can you stop? You know, the Nelly video confirmed I wasn't gay and I wasn't racist. Nowadays, it's the complete inverse. Now I'm like, ugh. Now I'm like, Fidel, 5-1 Cherry, y'all are my exceptions. Let's just leave it at that. Stupid, I'm joking. Rydog says, check the chat. Okay, Rydog, thank you for the donation. Rydog, appreciate you. Look up Christian Delgado. He's a PBD lapdog who just got arrested for a $328 million crypto Ponzi scheme. He attended every single Valuetainment event, and Patrick would bring him on stage every single time and co-sign him in front of everyone. Love that. Thank you. I will definitely look into that and mayhaps do a stream on that. Thank you, Rydog. Appreciate you.
Come on, let's get it on. Let's get it on till I earn them on. Girl, it's all good. Just turn me on.
Like, how cool does this look? They're just in a house.
Girl, don't sweat it. Don't get agitated. Girl, attention, girl, run the pro.
This was peak diversity. This was when we had just enough diversity in the West to make it interesting, where everybody was. It was not so. It's like we were clear about what kind of country we were living in. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, okay, it's not overwhelming. When I grew up, there was black kids, there was Filipinos, there was Chinese, there was Indian, and I had friends from everywhere. But let's make no mistakes. Emma, Sarah, Emily, Braden, Bryson, Tyler, Aaron, this was who dominated. That was the majority. Chris, Chad, Riley, Bryce, these are the names that I was more. Every once in a while, you get hit with the sucrage, you know, Annie Chung or some shit like that. Something Nguyen, right? Now it's too much. Now everybody is Muhammad. Everybody is Inderjeet or some name like that. Look at this. This is actually one of the things I plan to talk about. That. Look.
Immigration was bad.
Oh shit, that's fucking loud. Why? Turn that down.
In Canada, get a load of this. An Indian official stated that Canada's population needs to grow by 150%, insisting that India fills the gap by providing 60 million new immigrants.
No.
And Prime Minister Mark Carney is pushing to build on the already massive intake of Indian international students in Canada.
It's too much. Didn't Justin Trudeau, have to actually say that we did too much? He put out a whole video being like, there's going to be a pause on the population growth because we did too much. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have the housing. We don't have the jobs available. We can't bring in all these Indians. And now they're bringing in more Indians.
During a recent speech,
Streamlabs link in the chat so I can get the fuck back to Thailand. Seriously, not even joking.
Carney praised Canada's massive Indian community, noting that nearly 2 million Canadians can trace their roots back to India.
Yeah, that's because you keep bringing them in. And they multiply. That wasn't the case 20 years ago, dude.
Nearly 2 million Canadians trace their roots to India.
Duh, if you bring them all in.
Including leaders in business.
Who?
Science.
Name three.
Culture.
We're bringing in 10 million Indians. Name three.
And
name three Indians.
Take a look.
400,000 talented Indians study in Canada.
But flight booked before he's even done the sentence. Flight booked.
That is twice the number in the United States. It is 4 times the number in the United Kingdom.
Stop. Me, Erica Kirk. Stop. That's what that's my reaction when I hear that. Stop. The Erica Kirk eyes.
These students, these connections, deepen our ties.
Stop.
And so we're collaborating to build on those strengths. We've launched the new Canada-India Talent and Innovation Strategy with 13 new partnerships to deepen our ties in education.
We don't need to deepen our ties. There's plenty here. Look at this. Canada announces $100 million scholarships for Indian students. Meanwhile, I was born and raised here and I'll never afford a home. You love to see it. You love to see it. My only escape is this.
Ease attention, girl, run the program, just go and fit it. Yo, have a good time, girl, free up on your mind, cause nobody care, this your man won't let it.
These gal are more sexy to me wearing full long pants than the new gal in the new videos who are literally naked.
You are the number one girl, wave your hand, make them see the wedding band. Yo, sexy ladies want power with us, inna the car with us, them now war with us. Inna the club, them
just having a fire hazard for no reason. Just having a lighter out, burning people. Hairspray getting caught on fire. The dad, what going down there?
Percolate anything you want, for call it oscillate it if I don't take pity. Want to see you get live when the rhythm is a ride and my lyrics are provided.
Even though I was never here, take me back to this. Transport me to this music video. I would feel safe. I would feel like a warm hug embracing around me. Now this is how I feel in my country. Let me find a good photo. Yeah, now this is how I feel. Now this is what I feel like. Have you seen those videos of women traveling in India and there's just throngs of men staring at them? By the way, this is in Thailand too. If you go to Pattaya, me and Fidel one time we were running this little 2-man operation. on my birthday 2 years ago in Pattaya. And we had these two gal with us. I was with this Kazakhstani girl. He was with this Ukrainian girl they were friends, and they lived in my building, and we went on a double date. And we went to Pattaya, made this little weekend trip out of it because it was my birthday. There was so many Indians there because they come for the sex tourism. They come for the ladyboy massage, and, you know, that's where they go for the degeneracy and debauchery. And it was just disgusting and uncomfortable the way that these Indian men would like they would stare like this at the girls. It didn't matter that we were with them. You know, it's like I literally felt this air of tension that if I didn't like literally keep like my hand on this girl's back as we're walking to like keep her moving through the crowd, I literally felt that she was going to get like grabbed. And that's not racist. It's just a fact. I'm sorry. There is a different civic sense in other countries. There's a great video that I saw recently that was like, I'll show you an example. Okay. Here's a great example. I'm going to see if I can find this video. Fuck, I hate when I find something on one platform and then I can't remember if it was like on TikTok or Instagram that I saw it or whatever, but black man skipping train line. Let me see. Maybe I should not say skipping. Maybe I should say cutting train line. Let me see if it's in my DMs. If it's in my DMs with my friends, mayhaps where I was sending it, I might have sent it. Anyways, the premise was a guy was filming at a train station that was in a European country. It could have been the UK, it could have been Germany, I don't know. And he was basically filming and being loud and being like, why is everyone standing in line for the train? You know, you can just rush up and walk and go straight to the door, right? So what he does is he cuts in line in front of everybody else and goes straight to the door. And all the comments are like, this is a great example of how people from different parts of the world view the world differently and cannot understand the other side's like point of view, and how certain cultures are incongruous. Everybody that was standing in line knows that if they all try to rush the door at once, it's going to be a mad scramble to get on the train. It's going to be pandemonium. It's going to be bedlam, and people could get injured trying to get into the train. Indian train rushing. Okay, here's an example. This is a typical train experience in India. Let's watch if it loads. Here. Look at that. This is like some World War Z type shit. I don't need the audio. Sorry, I just want to see the train. I just want to see train highlights. Let's just see train highlights here.
Mumbai's local trains are some of the busiest on the planet, carrying over 7 million passengers every single day. And during rush hour, things get intense. Trains often run at more than...
So, it's like, obviously, if you all wait in line, you can have an orderly, civil, one-by-one experience of getting on the train. Whereas if everyone rushes, it's just going to be hell. But if only one person is doing it, that one person is going to reap the benefit. You know, and this is just my own lived experience. I've traveled many places in the world, and, you know, the Indian population is one of the biggest populations in the world. Like, what is it, like almost 2 billion people on the planet out of the 8 million are Indian or from India? Dude, I've experienced Indians in Canada, in Thailand, in other parts of Asia, in the US, you name it. My experience is this is just me personally, generally speaking, there's exceptions to every rule. My experience is uniform and consistent dealing with Indian people throughout the world, and particularly on one thing, personal space. It has happened to me several times in my life where I am in line at the airport in the queue to go through security or some other sort of line in the airport, and anytime there's been an Indian guy behind me, he stands so close to me that I've had to turn around multiple times to Indian dudes in the airport and say, you're too close. And they look at me like, like I'm insane. Stand back. You're too close. You don't need to be kissing the back of my neck as we wait to scan our boarding pass, which is, there's a choke point at the end of this line anyways. You taking one step back literally has zero impact on how fast you get through this process. I promise you. So what I'll do is, like, instead of standing with my back to them, I'll like turn to the side and spread my legs so that there's more width between me and them, and then I'll hold my bag in this hand to create even more of a gap, because that's what I have to do. And yeah, that's a consistent experience, I worked at my dad's Lebanese restaurant when I was maybe 19 years old, and he opened up a location in Mill Woods, Edmonton, which, if you've seen my Indian Psychic video, that was where, that's the neighborhood where I filmed the Indian Psychic video. It has one of the largest Indian populations in the world, Mill Woods. And it's so concentrated. When I worked at that restaurant in Mill Woods, nobody ever asked for free stuff except the Indian customers, and it happened frequently because that was in the neighborhood. I remember one time I'm working there. It was only me working at that afternoon. They came through, a group of Indians all dressed nice in like suits. They came through, came to the counter, and I was like, "Hey, what can I get for you guys?" And the one that the alpha of the group, the alpha wolf, with no shame in front of all his boys, was like, "What's complimentary?" That was the first fucking thing he said. Not hi, not how are you, not what's good here, not nothing. What's complimentary? You don't even know if you fucking like this kind of food. Have you had Lebanese food before? That's the first thing you're gonna say? And to me, I would be fucking embarrassed asking for something like that in front of my boys. For me, it's the opposite. You want to always seem like you got it, even if you don't got it. You don't want to be the guy that's asking, "What's complimentary?" It's like when the one guy when I was working at the recording studio, when I was like 21, this black dude came in, he recorded a song, "I'm living lavish, I want a bad bitch, not average," the most cookie cutter rap song ever. He was in there smoking weed, he had his bottle of Henny, his friends were with him, some girl, probably his girlfriend, was with them, and at the end of the session, he did a 2-hour session, and it was $50 an hour for the recording studio. And I told him, "All right, it was 2 hours, $100. Immediately before he even processed the information, he goes, "You can't do 80, fam? Fuck you. You're asking me for a discount. I don't know you." And think about this. The balls to ask for a 20% discount. You just recorded a song called "Living Lavish" about money. You had the money to buy the liquor bottle, which was more than $20 that you're trying to, get a discount from me out of. You have your friends here. You're not even embarrassed to say in front of your friends. Me, if somebody told me it's $400, I would have been like, I probably could have been peer pressured into just paying the full amount, knowing it was way overpriced, just because I didn't want to come off like a brokey. Whereas this guy's like, "You can't do 80, fam?" And looking at me like I'm crazy. Not your fam, never met you before. This is a business. What do you, it's just it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I get, and Paz is correct. They're so overcrowded in India. They have a different concept of space. I know, and I'm taking that into consideration. Shouldn't the government of Canada also take that into consideration before they bring 1 million more? Am I racist? Am I racist? No, I know I'm not racist because I don't hate anybody for their skin color. What I'm criticizing is a cultural thing. It's like it doesn't matter to me what color they are. This is a fact this is a fact. And I love when people are like, well, socioeconomic factors contribute to why they are this way. Really? Socioeconomic factors contributed to why this guy has his dick in my ass in the lineup of the airport? My goodness. Just give me the light and pass the draw. Take me back. You think you the shit? You're not even a fart. The Edmonton mayor is no longer Indian. We have a new one. It's cold in Edmonton. They're about to bring 1 million more Indians. Look at this. I'm in Alberta. Look at this. Flu. Alberta flu season, deadliest in recent memory as experts call for action. Alberta experiences nearly 16,000 flu cases, 250 deaths. Oh, so we have the worst flu since 2009 happening right now. Why am I... Get me out of here now. Meow. Marco sounding like the AFD. What's AFD? What's complimentary? Fuck you. Literally fuck you to hell. 2007, back when girls didn't all think they were neurodivergent, right? I'll be damned if they make us learn Hindi. I saw a thing today that was like, oh yeah, Baby Bash. Thank you, Misha. Misha, you might be the one for me. Baby Bash. The way she moves her body like a cyclone, and she made me want to do it all night long. Yeah, dude. I took a flight from Edmonton to Vancouver like a year ago, and the airplane boarding thing was in English, French, and Hindi. Hindi is not one of our languages. Go on Kijiji, or like it's like Canadian Craigslist, and look at job listings and see how many of them require that you speak Hindi. Hey, this is Canada. I don't come to India and insist that everybody speak Spanish, you know? Jared, we have lots of rooms in northern parts, lots of room in the northern parts of the country. It gets to -40 in Edmonton, so have fun up there. Yep. In their defense, the Indian dramas have the main guy going at the female lead. Yeah, true. Jesus Christ.
That it almost ruined our trip. And no, it wasn't even in India. So I was in Dubai last week and I had a great time with my family and cousins, especially because they flew all the way from US and I had a blast with them, okay, for like a week straight, except for one night. So we all went for this desert safari ride, which was then followed by a dinner and some performances, okay. So basically the seating arrangement was something like there's a circular stage in the middle.
Get on with it.
And people are supposed to sit in circles, and so the buffet, like the khane ka part, was behind us. Okay, so in this circular pattern,
this is giving me PTSD of a girl sending a voice message.
So the line in front of us had some men seating over there, and they were like Indian. Okay, like you can figure it out from there, the way they're talking and like the language they're using. I think my cousins figured out that they were Gujarati, I guess, because some of them were speaking Gujarati. So there was still some time for the performances to get started, and these men, the ones who were seated in front of us, they decided to just rotate 90 degrees and keep staring at us. Me and 3 of my cousin sisters. Like, what the hell?
See, even Indian women can't escape Indian men. It's crazy. Can't believe you've done this, India. Why, India? Why? CA says, how pissed off are you that your channel and content isn't taking off? What the fuck are you talking about? I had like, last month was like one of my best months in a long time. Are you crazy? Look at this. 161K views in 2 weeks. 143K views in 3 weeks. I gained like 4,000 subscribers last month or some shit, dude. What are you talking about? We good over here. Go talk to my manager, 51 Sherry, if you have an issue. The $20 is to pay his GF. Good lord. He had one line in the song that was so bad. It was like, Farrah, Ferragamo on my belt. The more wealthy, the more thrifty. If you go down the rabbit hole, you eventually understand why many of them act the way they do. Of course, there are rude people everywhere, but some behaviors are little rituals rather than culture. Marco, please check my DM from last year. What's your username? How the fuck could I ever how would I ever find it? Check my DM from last year. Where? On what? On what app? Loom, don't email me. Twitter, don't email me. Snapchat, definitely don't email me. I literally only have relatives on Snapchat at this point. I'm good. Oh no, my reel blowing up. Goodness gracious. Gonna have to post that publicly tomorrow. 20K views already. Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. He goes so viral, doesn't he? It's exhausting. And you know what's crazy? I have so many Indians that follow me on Instagram because this past summer when I did my video about unicity and a bunch of my vertical content on Instagram about unicity was going crazy, I got so many Indian followers, especially from the Ontario, Toronto area.
Fiv1 Sherry just dropped a bag 25 Canadian dollars and 62 cents. I am off to bed. Great stream, Marco.
Wait. 5-1 Cherry, wait. That's wait. Watch. 5-1 Cherry, thank you. Watch. This is 5-1 Cherry, and that's me. Five One Cherry, this is for you.
She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard when they turn the spotlights on, because she moves her body like a cyclone, just like a cyclone.
I need to get more fake money. I used to have this like prop money that I would throw around anytime big bags were dropped, and I don't know what happened. I think I must have gotten rid of it or thrown it away or donated it one of the times that I moved. Because I was never, the past couple of years, I wasn't in like one spot. I might need to get some more though. Thank you, 5-1 Cherry. Hey, 5-1 Cherry, it was a while since we've seen you, and you're finally back, and you made it special. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. I might have to fuck around and make 5-1 Cherry a mod in the chat as well. This isn't right. She needs to be blue. You know? Para español. Misha says, I went to a spa to get a massage. This Indian customer pointed at me and said, I want you to massage me. He thought I worked there, which is fine, but I didn't like that he pointed at me in the Pacific Northwest. Sar, do you speak Hindi? Help me, I'm Indian. Baby Bash used to live in my hometown. His dad used to sell drugs at the park. Allegedly, says Ignacio. Don't be hating on Baby Bash's dad. He did what he had to do. System brings the pussy, buddy. Bro, did you get the facts I sent you in 2007? Yes, thank you so much for that. You need the red Supreme money gun. Jeez Louise. Yeah. The thing is, I don't have to defend it, and I know explaining it makes it sound like you're in denial. But I know I'm not racist because I don't hate anyone for the color of their skin. There are generalizations, there's pattern recognition. I'm almost 30 years old. I've been around long enough and I've traveled enough places and I've met enough people that I think I've been able to gather an adequate sample of information and sample data of different demographics to be able to make somewhat accurate generalizations. Of course, every individual person I meet is a fresh slate who gets judged based on how they are as an individual. That doesn't change the fact that generalizations can be or are true. Big difference, Just like if you told me, oh, Lebanese people where I'm from are fucked, I'd be like, yep, true. Notice how I wouldn't get offended and be like, well, not everyone. Yeah, you're right. Guess what? I like to think that I'm one of the exceptions of how Lebanese people typically carry themselves, I would hope. Am I racist? Okay. All right, fine then. I know it's not racist, and even if it is, I don't care. There you go. You need sorry, I heart Dubu. What were you joking about your DM from last year? I feel bad if I don't respond to it, but also like y'all be having different names on Instagram than you do on YouTube, and it's like how am I supposed to possibly figure it out? Did I even get to this? I never even finished this video about the big arch. We're doing the weave.
And then you'd be like, oh, do you want the Shamrock Shake with it? And you'd be like, what? What's a Shamrock Shake?
What?
There you go, I'll just take a
You
big
mean our
one.
green liquid product?
See, that's why I put that there. It was helpful.
It is. We are coming up on Shamrock Shake time, right? Are you guys something that you're excited? We're excited for.
I've never had one.
No, we never had. We've had to have one.
Have we had one on camera?
I don't know. If we did, it was very forgettable. But just look at the way we bit into that versus how Chris took a bite. We fucking butt cheeked it. Like that's how men eat a burger.
People are always talking about how we butt cheek our sandwiches. Can't help it.
You're so right.
I'll say it.
It's
not
fun.
bad.
Yeah, it's fun.
Not bad.
It is exactly what I would expect to eat.
Okay, I heart Dubu in the chat. I typed on Instagram exactly what you typed for your username, ggalt _, and you're not there. So what do you want me to do?
Or to taste with a burger that looks like that. I haven't had McDonald's in a long time.
Mhm.
It does look like those patties are a little bigger than
I
what I'm
thought
used
so.
to. So is it like a little bit higher? I don't want to say higher quality, but I kind of have to. Is it like a little bit higher quality?
I think you get more meat for it. It's the same quality. I think you just get more of it. This, if I remember right, is $8.
Okay, and my bad. I did find it. I'm sorry. I found it. I had to click search, then I had to click accounts, then I had to scroll, then I had to find it. Okay, let me see. DM. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to read it out loud. Yes, I will marry you. I'm kidding. That's not what it says. I miss when goon meant entry-level mafia employee. For real. So true. Appreciate you, G Galt. Are you the Asian anime gal in the third photo on your most recent post, or are you the black girl in the first photo? That's wow. G Galt farming followers from my stream right now. Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing giving free advertising to G Galt? What's going on?
You check. Okay. I'm almost positive that this is $8. So it's not cheap, and I'm guessing they justify it because you do get 2 quarter-pound patties. I was kidding about 6 pounds, by the way. I don't know if you can tell.
Which is crazy because you said 8 pounds.
Oh yeah. Actually, I just increased it to 10.
Let's see. How much is it? I'm so tired of AI. I'm looking on Google. Just tell me the price. It goes likely between 9 to 11 or 14 to 15. Also could be between 6.89 to 10.19. I want McDonald's to show me the price. Big arch.
Do you think if we get one of the headsets with the Burger King AI in it, we could ask it what the price is?
I Heart Dubu says, I'm black. I love it. I love it. Honestly, I really do think I have like one of the most multicultural follower bases on YouTube, or like I guess across all my social media. I know I have like thousands of followers who are of Indian descent from Ontario. I know that I have you know, sometimes you see in the chat Jews from Arco. You know, the Jewish community loves me, the gay community loves me, black community. What I did with I Am Academy back 5 years ago, the black community, that was huge. That was huge. I'm like, who's that one white comedian, Gary Owens? I'm like the Gary Owens of the MLM in terms of, you know, how black people fuck with me. Real Jamaican, real Rastaman. Thank you. So true. Black Queens forever. So true. Let me FaceTime Fidel right now. Ask him if I'm black. Let me FaceTime him and ask him if I count as black. I'm actually curious. I've never asked him. Question. Okay, let me ask him real quick. Let me FaceTime Fidel. Let's see. I guess I should have FaceTimed him from my computer so I can like patch him in here. Let's see if I can do that. If I can switch over. See if he answers. Thank you, Rick Reviews. Wisconsin forever, said Rob's neighbor. I'm a cheesehead, or whatever that means. Is that a racial slur? Come on, Fidel. Don't leave me hanging, my king. I'm just going to text him. Oh, he has Do Not Disturb on. Question, am I black? To you. And I'm going to click notify anyway. And the whites. Don't even get me started on the whites. They love me. This one Thai woman who would cut my hair in the market in Thailand told me that I look like Prince Martin, the Prince of Brunei. She was taking pictures of me to post on Facebook. Prince Martin. Oh, Fidel texted me. Prince Martin, Brunei. Let me look at this guy. She told me this is who I look like. How lost are you? Very sweet lady. But, I mean, I guess it's a compliment, but I don't look like this guy. Prince Martin of Brunei. Salam alaikum, but that ain't me, king. Queen. Fidel says, nah, but you not white either. He says, it's a phenomenon, really. I'm going to say, appreciate that. Jamaican flag emoji. Basically black. That's basically black. Okay, South Africa approved. South Africa.
His own stuff like immediately.
Get Patty on the horn.
Only if you say please.
Patty.
I've never dated a black girl. You know, the closest I came was this one sort of Erykah Badu-esque black girl in Thailand who I met. You know, she had one of those names. Think of names like Harmony, Peace, Serenity. She had a name like that, okay? And you know, we were chatting for a little bit and we did kiss. I will confess. This was 2024. And nothing beyond that. But I'm curious. Read Ponzionomics again. Mr. Fitzpatrick is the godfather of anti-MLM. I'm trying to link up with Robert. We still have, after all these years, we still haven't met in person, but we do talk on, let me not even give you all the information. We do correspond here and there. Let me not give you all too much, but I would like to make some plans to link up with Robert. Inshallah soon. Inshallah the lawsuit stuff gets bodied and we can do. Extraterrestrials will love Marco too. So true. Thank you.
Show me pictures of Ronald McDonald with boobies.
Thank you, Patty.
Beam that directly into my cornea.
All right, let's skip to the Whopper.
Some, but
that's a big.
They brought the bass.
Yeah, that is a big thud.
And remember, nobody is a bigger Burger King hater than us.
True.
Who's this guy?
You're
what they call it POC. That's what they call it, frankly.
Despise
we go out of our way to throw strays at Burger King.
Yeah, I find extra time in the day to shit on Burger King. All right, flame grilled Whopper, the big reveal.
Should have asked her to make you a spell to ward off the evil energy. You know, funny. There was a inshallah suit. Her friend. They were in sort of like a lesbian season of their life. They used the word season, and her friend, who was also like this Erykah Badu style black girl. They were there living in Thailand together, and they both lived in my building. And the one of them claimed that she actually did have psychic powers, and I was telling her about one of my lawsuit situations, and she was standing there in my building and in the like lobby of my building, and she said, I actually have like psychic power. And if I stand upright and I ask the universe a yes or no question, the energy will push me forward or backward to tell me what the result is going to be. I said, oh, really? Do tell, my black queen. And so I asked her, I was like, will this lawsuit resolve in my favor? And she stood there for a minute. And I think it was like if she's knocked off balance backwards, the answer is no. And if she's knocked forwards, the answer is yes. Now, obviously, she's controlling it. Obviously, she's the one controlling it, but she wants me to believe that it's psychic power. And I'm bored, so I just go along with it. So she stands there, she like sways back and forth to like make it, you know, ooh, what's going to happen? And then she leaned forward and was like, her eyes opened up. She's like, it's going to be okay. And I was like, wow. Thank you, queen. Just give me the light and pass the draw. And then I started dirty whining upon her. The last part wasn't true. But what's more ridiculous, when BB sees Marco kissing a black chick.
Hey, Marco, don't do this.
So true. No, BB wants me to date a black girl for sure. BB wants as much race mixing as possible. Spec said Fidel's a hater. So true. Do you ever cover Kevin Trudeau's scams? I haven't, but I think it's been well covered. Future looks bright. Choose $600.
Imagine smoke coming out.
God damn.
Felt underwhelming. I feel like they built it up.
I feel like there's
nothing happened. That's weird.
I thought it was going to be like really taking up the space.
It's like the Lay's chip bags of boxes. This tomato fell off. I'm just gonna get that out of there.
Okay, though that's.
There's more on there, I think.
Right.
If not, that's a disgrace. Take its diaper off.
Yeah, let's get him nude. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
How much was
Do they
this?
normally come with a diaper? Is that a new thing?
That's a new thing, I think.
Yeah, they're becoming a high class establishment.
So 1 patty.
Yep.
Less than 2, notably.
Less than 2. Which McDonald's had how many slices of cheese? Because this had 3.
What's new about this Whopper?
I have no idea because apparently they didn't change the meat.
The bun I know is new. They changed the bun.
Thank God they've got to the root of the problem.
And they say more pleases and thank you thanks to
Yeah,
AI. I know the bun is the big one. I don't think there's much else.
More premium, softer bun with a shiny glaze. Better tasting, in quotes, better tasting, creamier mayonnaise.
The new Whopper? What the helly?
And most notably, a cardboard clamshell box instead of paper wrapping. That's the change. We were impressed
So
with the box.
the difference is the box, the bun, and the mayo?
Well, when you strike perfection with the Whopper, there's only so much.
Vietnamese here? Oh shit! I spent a month in Vietnam in February of 2025, and I forget all the Vietnamese that I learned. But Sawadee Krap, Namaste. Neither of those are Vietnamese, but you get it's the thought that counts.
Room for improvement.
They are doing everything they can not to fix it.
Wow. All right. Well, here I go.
Also, never dated a Latina. We just don't really have them up here in Canada, especially in this icy tundra in Alberta. But I definitely have a strong affinity for the Latina blood. And, that made it sound weird. Obviously not, you know what I mean when I say the blood. It's not like some... the Bill Gates in my headset being like, you're letting them onto, they're onto us. You've said too much. You know what I mean? It's not some adrenochrome Epstein Island type shit. I just mean the Latina gal. There's a fire about them, and we just don't have them here. We just don't have them, unfortunately. We have Filipinos here. We in Canada got all the Filipinos, and you guys in the U.S. got all the Mexicans. I guess they're closer to you border-wise, right? But, yeah, that's something that we have to figure out.
Sir, what do people hate about this Whopper? Everything,
The box.
especially the meat. Let's change the box.
People aren't ordering it because the boxes are cool.
That's soft bun.
The bun is better.
It really is.
It's a lot better.
There's one glaring issue here in this burger. They've always had this glaring issue. The meat. Change the meat.
The thing is, I don't hate their meat, especially going back to back with McDonald's. I would actually say the meat here is better than the meat there.
Okay, moving on to more slop. This was a video I watched recently. I had this queued up for last stream. Then I was like, am I going to watch a 20-minute video about Impossible Burgers and Beyond Meat burgers? I thought it was interesting, and I thought it was more suited for tonight's stream because we're talking about slop burgers. But I might end up skipping through parts of this. Yeah, I'm going to skip to like the 10-minute mark. We'll watch the intro, then I'll skip to the 10-minute mark because we already know the origins. We already know how prevalent these fake meats, these lab-grown meats or whatever they are, were during the 2010s. So, yeah.
Take a look at these sizzling beefy patties. There are 16 ingredients in this Impossible Burger. Meanwhile, this patty has 1. The ingredient list alone is an easy explanation for why plant-based beef can be more than 80% more expensive per ounce than animal beef.
I used to eat this shit. I was vegetarian for 5 years. It's actually crazy how, like, I guess gay isn't the right word, but I mean gay if you're using it in, like, the traditional derogatory sense, like, as a synonym for like being soft or being like liberal. I certainly was gay in that regard because vegetarian for 5 years, there's a myriad of other things that wasn't prioritizing the gym, was simping over gal when I shouldn't have been, various not good stuff. But I near the top of the list is that I used to be vegetarian. Like, as a grown man, come on.
Lowering prices was always part of the plan for companies like Impossible Foods.
Tagalog is Cali's third language? Huh, I didn't know that.
And getting enough people to eat plant-based meat was a way in. Just a few years ago, it seemed like plant-based meats were everywhere.
When we rolled out the Impossible Burger, it was gangbusters.
But the breakout moment quickly turned into a battle. So-called smear campaigns and an all-out fight for market share slowed the plant-based boom.
There's almost like this fight between like the meat products versus the plant-based products. And we don't need that fight.
With demand slowing, plant-based...
I heard Dubu says Beyond is mid and I'm a vegan. Honestly, a black vegan girl could potentially fix me. It doesn't have to be you. I'm just saying. I'm just in the choose your own adventure book of my life. I'm just thinking about what the outcome is. Will I end up with a Lebanese girl? Will I go home to my culture? Will I branch out to, create beautiful black babies? Will I have a black son? Imagine that. Imagine I marry a black girl and I have a black son, and then 20 years later, it's like there's just a black guy that I know. You know what I mean? But he's my son. That's crazy. But then again, I guess, imagine if I have a Mexican wife and she's like short and petite, but then I'm like, fuck, I'm not that tall either. I'm going to have like a really short son. His life's going to be hard. But will he understand if I explain that his mom was super beautiful? Like, it's just tough, dude.
Burgers, chicken nuggets, and sausages still cost way more than the real things. So what happened to the meteoric rise of plant-based meat? And why is it still so expensive? Plant-based meat began gaining ground in the 2010s, sparking fierce competition to better mimic the real thing. At the time, Beyond and Impossible Foods were two of the biggest names in the plant-based meat industry, creating products specifically targeting meat eaters. But doing so cost a lot of money. When Business Insider filmed Beyond's facilities in 2018, we saw firsthand the science behind its signature burger. The company tests how closely products match real beef down to the last detail. They even get bloodstains on their white coats, just like butchers do. But these are from beets, which get dehydrated to add realistic color. The patty endures a few tests, including this meat x-ray, which analyzes how the Beyond Burger compares to beef. It's then pressed into a machine that tests the chew and mouthfeel of the burgers. The main protein in Beyond Burgers comes from peas, which are prone to supply chain and price fluctuation.
Soylent Green type shit. Let's skip ahead. Fall of the industry. Here we go.
50%. The hope of increasing demand, efficiency, and scale started to falter.
We saw the sales of those plant-based options on our menu, decrease. I would say they became, 30% of their height. So if it was 20% of our menu, it's now become 5% of our menu.
From 2021 to 2022, supermarket sales of refrigerated plant-based meat decreased by 14%. Some restaurants that initially embraced plant-based meat have since pulled those products from their menus. Impossible and Beyond also experienced layoffs. And Beyond stock from its record highs in 2019 plummeted more than 99%.
That's insane. I think I might have owned a single share of Beyond Meat back in 2019.
In 2025. The company
No
announced...
way. That's an insane drop, dude. Let me look at that again. In only 6 years, they dropped, what is that, 90 what percent?
From its record highs in 2019 plummeted more than 99%.
99, holy fuck.
In 2025. The company announced it would increase its prices. Beef prices have also reached record highs. Impossible's former CEO noted in October 2025 that the company's products are priced similarly to premium meats like grass-fed organic beef. Aside from high costs, another problem companies need to address is improving taste, which could mean spending more money. According to consumer research, the taste of plant-based foods is a significant factor that stops people from regularly eating them.
A lot of innovation is going on and the products are becoming better and better. However, we base our expectation on this past experience rather than giving it a fair shot in the current environment.
So we put Beyond and Impossible's newest burgers in a...
Okay, yeah, this was a whole padding the runtime 5-minute section of the video where, like, this could have been its own video where they were taste testing it. Like, you should have definitely cut this out.
Real thing. To meet all of those benchmarks, some companies are betting on reinvention. Prime Roots is part of the next wave of plant-based meat companies prioritizing cleaner labels and better nutrition to address processing concerns. The company focuses on deli meats, a type of processed meat rarely seen in the plant-based space, but that's still riddled with the same health issues associated with the category.
We really wanted to have a disciplined approach to the market and really focus on a category that people weren't really focusing on. We like to say we like to deliver killer taste that doesn't kill you.
To make that promise possible, Prime Roots uses a fungi blend as the protein base of its products. The key ingredient is mycelium, a root-like network found in fungi that's catching on in the industry.
and it gives the products the umami taste, the meaty texture, all naturally. And it's a simple fermentation process. And then the fungi gets filtered out. And it's kind of like chicken breast, like in
South Park Beyond Meat episode, they call it goo supplied by the goo man. Goodness gracious.
its base raw.
And follow this. They then mix in spices that match the specific meat they're mimicking, and follow the same process as making deli meats.
The ham into a netting, the salami into a casing, and we roast the products and package them, and they go right into the delis where they get sliced fresh.
While Prime Roots aims to resemble meat, other plant-based meat companies are shifting away from mimicking meat altogether. In 2025, Beyond Meat revealed it was dropping meat from its name. It even introduced a line of protein drinks to rebrand as a broader plant-based protein source. Meanwhile, Impossible Foods is doubling down on marketing the meatiness of its products.
When the world says too much meat is bad and we should eat less of it, we say no, world. We should eat more.
In 2025, the company even teamed up with competitive eating champion Joey Chestnut, challenging him to eat 99 Impossible Nuggets.
99 Impossible Nuggets, 9 innings, and 1 epic showdown.
As the industry evolves, leaning toward its inherent strengths seems to be a way forward.
There is always going to be this big push from meat lobbyists and stuff like that against them, and there is also a huge demand for this to exist from not just nutritionists, but also vegetarians.
People have different tastes, different preferences, and therefore it's not about finding the replacement product that is like the meat killer, but rather offering a variety of options so that everybody can pick what they prefer.
For us, keeping plant-based meats on our menu, it's become a staple of our brand, right? People expect it, so it'll always have a place on the menu.
Bumbaclot. Why is this crashing? Reload. All right, let's throw it to one of my favorite legends, Louis Rossman. He has a new video talking about how apparently YouTube, or rather Google, can't tell real websites from scams anymore. Quite concerning, absolutely very concerning. So we need to have a look at that, don't we? And yeah, let's see. Hold on a second. Hold on. Good Lord. All right, let's check it out.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to today's episode of How You Getting Fucked. I'm your host, Louis Rossman. Today I want to go over a program called NanoClaw. It's a really cool open source program developed by a great person. Now when I tell you that it's a cool program developed by a great person, the first thing you may want to do is Google NanoClaw and take a look at it.
Already sounds like a villain, futuristic villain type shit. NanoClaw.
Now the first thing you'll see is a GitHub.
More like Bumbaclaw, am I right? Bumbaclaw.
And you may think to yourself, man, I don't feel like compiling this from source. I trust the guy if Louis says it's good. Let me just go to the website and download it. You may go to the second result, which is nanoclaw.net, and you're going to follow what it says there and want to download the program. Simplicity meets security, get started, all this. The one problem with this project and this website is that that's not actually his site. That's a scam site that just literally stole his work. This is not his site. So when you go over to nanoclaw.dev, that's where you'll find his actual project. Now the problem here is that if you want to find the website for his actual project.
Did they kill the company Ives, YVES? That was another meat replacement company, Ives Meat. Canadian plant-based food brand Ives Veggie Cuisine. To be discontinued. Blood Clot. I actually liked some of this shit. They had the chicken nuggets that were really good. Only 13K followers? These guys are chopped. Oh, it was Canada only? Aw. Wait a minute. 40 years. No way these guys were around for 40 years. We couldn't have done it without you. From dogs to deli slices, you welcomed us into your kitchens and made Ives part of your journey toward blah, 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 blah. We're announcing Ives will be, again, its farewell from store shelves. Are you serious? Are you serious? I mean, I'm acting shocked, as though I even eat this anymore. As a matter of fact, one time I ate their veggie meat. Actually, 2 times I ate their veggie meat. I think it was this, and I threw up. So I don't know if it was from that, but twice in my life after eating the veggie meat, I threw up. And that kind of spooked me. But their nuggets were super bussin'. These right here. These were really good veggie nuggets. The burgers weren't... The hot dogs... I think the hot dogs made me throw up one time, actually. But the nuggets were actually good. Why would they stop? Were the sales bad? Let's read the comments. I was a bodybuilder consuming 3 to 6 packages of Ives for days. Per day? Holy shit. Wow. Goodness, this guy's yapping. Ives also created Gardein and other plant-based brands. So is Gardein still a thing? Dea, that's another vegan one. They suck, though, in my opinion. Gardeins. Gardein Foods. Pulling a bunch of product. What the helly? Oh, yeah, these tenders were good, I'm pretty sure. So they're still going. Okay, that's the parent company. Okay, so I shouldn't feel too bad. Okay. This is I Heart Dubu's channel. See, I thought this was you. I just opened this. I thought this was you. Who the hell is this? You told me you're a black girl. Who's this girl?
Best of luck with that one. When you go to Google, after Googling nano...
It's oversalted, says Creating America. I love Wagyu and beef belly. He loves the slop, eats the slop. His mother was a mutter. True.
Nanoclaw. Nanoclaw.dev. Let's see where he is. Is he on page 1? No, he is not. Is he on page 2? No, he is not. Is he on page 3? No, he is not. He is nowhere to be found on all of Google. Now, they have to know what the...
Slide in my DM if you're serious. Approach me. If you're a girl and you're going to approach me like it's Shark Tank. Honestly, I'm not even joking about this. I'm being so for real. Approach me like it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Come to me with options. Walk into the Dragon's Den and tell me, hey, Marco, I've got, you know, I've got $300 to chip in for the hotel. Pull up to blank. Make me an offer. Hey, Marco, I'm going to come to, I don't know. Don't even come to me. Actually, you know what? There's nothing you can say. But at least have the decency to be like, hey, you know what, now that I'm thinking of it, I don't even know what you could say. I don't even know what you could say. Fly me out. How about that? Fly me out. That's how I met the former love of my life, Georgiana from Toronto. I was talking crazy on my stream one time in 2022. I said, fly me out. If you're a gal who wants the boy, fly him out. And she actually DM'd me and was like, are you serious about flying you out? And I was like, I was kind of joking, but what are you saying? And then she did fly me out. Imagine that, a guy getting flown out. Holy princess treatment, am I right? And then, yeah, we had a magical 6-month situationship, and I still think about it because I think maybe I passed by on the one, but then I also have to remind myself that I only think that probably because it was the honeymoon phase, and if I had stayed with her and actually committed to being in a full long-term relationship, it probably would have gone the way that it always goes, which is that you end up getting resentful of each other and you can't stand each other and then you hate each other and then you regret ever doing it to begin with, which is arguably worse than cutting it off while you're still in love with each other because at least your memories will always be positive. Come to me like that, you know? Insane.
The real project is because they're linking to the GitHub for the project. When you
Okay, we get it, Lewis. Thank you. Okay, let's see this. Ali Sob, member of the Always Marco lore, extended lore universe. Charlie made a video about him. Let's check it.
What's up, Squirt? You tired of all those wedgies? Are you over being a knuckle sandwich magnet? About time, finally. Way to take a stand. Here. Got the rim for you right here. Dunked on, little dork. Stupid dweeb. Yeah, I've evolved. I've suckled upon the bosom of wisdom of a hashtag alpha male on TikTok. This goober actually tags the majority of his posts with hashtag alpha male. And this guy, he is breaking the magician's code. He is just giving you the keys to the kingdom, letting you know how to be an alpha male, and it is invaluable knowledge that I'm going to do you a kindness that not many others will do, and I'm going to open your third eye to it. I hope you're ready for enlightenment.
No money, no respect. No money, no good food. No money, no good clothes. No money, no house. No money, no car. No money, no friends or relatives. No money, no relationship, no love. Understand what I'm telling you. Let it sink in. Now get the f up and motivate yourself. Whoever tells you money ain't they're fooling you. They're just losers like you are. So get up and be a winner. Alright?
He unironically ends all of his videos like that, with one of these, and then like the lion's roar that sounds like it's fucking MGM intro at the start of a 007 movie. And I also love this video right here because I thought it was going to be a haiku at the start, or I thought it was going to transition into something motivational, but it just goes, no money, no car, no money, no house, no money, no food, no money, no friends, no money, no family. So fucking motivate yourself to get money. He doesn't even like pretend to give you any kind of like pointers on, well, how do you, maybe get some money or something, perhaps? Where can I start accumulating some of this money? I want food and family, but I guess I can't have that without money. This is deep stuff. This is very profound thoughts that I don't think a lot of people really stop to consider. Money buys things, and some of those things you need to live. So no money, no stuff.
I don't turn the key to start the beast. The engine revs itself because it's scared of making me wait.
Insane AI video. Absolutely schizophrenic AI video.
This is another thing he loves to do. He has
never disrespect the Dos Equis guy by saying that Creating America. Day Cheesecake was good. Okay.
So many videos like this, and it's by far my favorite content.
It's a K-pop idol. Okay.
Content that he makes, where it's like these AI generated videos of him being a badass. So I guess in this one, he really loved the idea of being in a transformer that has a lion asshole for some reason, which also then transforms into an eagle. Maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but I'm gonna say a little something that perhaps the Alpha and Sigma Council will disagree with, but I just don't really see how that's overly alpha behavior. To play pretend and use AI to make it seem like you're in a fucking, like, Gundam lion.
Make off one deal that I just gave him information about, $1 million.
I think it's a good idea for me to find something that needs to work.
You go about it two ways. That way, that you give it that value, or you go to someone that's already making money, but also has it on a discount. Hey, listen, I got $1 million, I have $500,000, I'll give that to you right now. You don't need to wait for another guy to come do this due diligence. Boom, I'll give you this, because you already know it's a $2 million project, but he's willing to budge a little bit for 1.4, 1.5. I'll take that too. It's all about business. The numbers, if they make sense on already successful business, or they make sense on a business that's already sub-dry, they don't know what they're doing, does it make sense there? So each one has its own value.
That's what I imagine Patrick Bet-David's business consulting is like.
So many words and nothing was said. Not a single thought or piece of advice made it through and manifested there at all. Imagine paying money for this kind of interaction. Your mentor is hitting the hookah, hardly paying attention, and then when he tries to, like, coach you or mentor you, he just hits you with a...
this is a random thought. I don't think there are any, like, teenagers that follow me. Like, my YouTube analytics tells me that most of my audience is, like, between age 25... No, 8... What is it? It's mostly men between age 18 and... No. Actually, my biggest demographic, I think, is age 25 to 40-year-old men. And then the second biggest demographic is like 18 to 25. I don't think there's anybody under that. Do you guys think, I'm almost fucking 30. Do you guys think that young people would look at me as like boring or like unk? Like, would my content be boring to a 17-year-old? Do they care about what's about corruption in the world and multi-level marketing in Israel and all this shit? Do they care? What's the best Lebanese food? You can't go wrong with some shawarma, always bussin'. Some good hummus, some kefta, some, tabbouleh, some fattoush salad.
A bunch of mumbo jumbo. Yeah, so here's the thing, 1.5 million dollars, you have to start thinking about the budget and the considerations. Each has value. Is it a business that's been sucked dry? Are the numbers making sense over here? 1.5 million dollars. Maybe you say, hey, boom, we don't need to think about the due diligence. You just give me that now. Maybe $500,000 here, $1.4 million over there, because it's a $2 million project and you're going to be budgeting. So you're going to have to make these considerations when you're looking at these numbers. Do they make sense?
So true. Literally Patrick Bet-David levels of yap.
What you're going to want to do at the end of the day is you're going to want to look at the due diligence period, considerations of $500,000, about $500,000, maybe $1.5 million, and consider that this is a $2 million
$50 billion, $100 billion, $200 billion
project.
All right, guys, I just finished a one-on-one. I gave them information that's golden. How to buy, when to buy, what's the price, easily off that 45-minute session that he had with me, he can make off one deal that I just gave him information about $1 million, at least. So keep that in mind. If you want to really get rich and really successful, take it to the next level, sign up for this one-on-one.
Holy Toledo! Off of one 45-minute session, that guy's about to go make $1 million after that advice that we got a sneak preview of? Holy, is it really that easy? Oh my god. That's incredible stuff. This guy's really a wizard with money. And his math was checking out. Like the numbers he was saying there, those are numbers. Like those numbers he said exist. So wow, that really does give you a lot to chew on.
It's not the same. Man cheating versus a woman cheating, it's not the same. First of all, it's so freaking hard for a man.
Oh, damn, Baller Busters is back on Instagram. What the fuck? They keep going down and then coming back up and going down and coming back up and going down. Welcome back, for fuck's sakes, Baller Busters. Where y'all been at? I can't keep doing this, Baller Busters. That means a bunch of my posts about Patrick Bet-David must have got reinstated as well. Oh, here now they just went through and liked a ton of my posts because they missed a bunch while it was down. Let's see, a bunch of my collab posts with Baller Busters have probably been posted up again. What keeps happening to Baller Busters? Can somebody tell me, please? Scroll. Yeah, weird. Absolutely bizarre. Can't believe you've done this.
To ever forgive a woman for such a thing, because he did you didn't do him. You let that man stamp you that he's better than the man that you're with. But if a man goes and sleeps with another woman, you can say, hey, my man is wanted, you know, you can forgive a little bit easier. And yes, it makes a woman to a certain degree hurt, but if he's really genuine that it was an accident, which men do have this in them, you know, men's load, if you go take it to the lab.
No, not men's load.
You can impregnate, you can start a colony with one load of men. So there's a reason why God created a man to be able to produce like this.
The crazy thing is, like, I low-key agree with the underlying principle of his take, but he just said it in the worst way. Trixie says, young people who are 17 haven't been taken by MLM yet. True. Makish or Tabuli, good, yes. Yeah, you might be right about that, Trixie. Trixie, you say you also lost a close friend to MLM. Me too. Sorry to hear that. Lebanese gave us Al Pastor. True. Also Metti, which is yerba mate. Shout out Unicity. Kibbe, very good. I Heart Dubu says, who is Dubu? I'm going to Google this. I'm going to search Dubu K-pop and see if something comes up. Oh, Dubu is this girl in your picture? Who the fuck is this? Dayun. She goes by Dubu. It means tofu in Korean. Oh, her nickname, Dayun's nickname is Dubu, which means tofu in Korean, referencing her fair and soft skin. Goodness gracious. She's a member of the K-pop girl group Twice. Made it up. Come on now, Creating America. USA! 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 Thank you. You are a legend. Legend Girl 101 must be dating Legend Gaming. That NYC gal 78. Shirt Shack 5610. Joseph Rashad, Christine Tran, all got memberships. You love to see it. Let the cult grow. Let the cult flourish. Let those people get notified that they were gifted memberships and they come back and they tap in with the content. Wow, 5 gifted from Creating America, 20 gifted from 51 Cherry. I absolutely love it. It's weird. Sometimes the people who are like the most active in the chat don't get gifted them though. Like, how does that make any sense? I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe it. Creating America says, I grew up with MLM trauma. If I had a kid 6 years ago, my kid would probably not even find it relevant, as I'd keep them far away from it. True. But who knows how MLMs are trying to reel kids in. Very true. Misha says, you're not trying to get married till you're 36, though. Man, you never know. Like I said, if I fall in love, I fall in love. That's the big exception to all of my preferences is if I fall in love, I fall in love. If she proves that she's the one, say less.
That is...
Thank you again, Creating America. Cult.
Insightful stuff right there. Inspirational, even. He's just laying it all out there bare, not pulling any punches, just dropping the truth right there.
there is a huge difference when a man cheats versus when a woman cheats. When a man cheats, due to the size of his load, his nut, like he's talking about there, could produce a whole colony off just that one glorious fucking nut of nectar, and it can be an actual accident. It happens all the time. 1 minute, you're at the library reading a great book, an absolute page-turner, and the next second, you've got your cock buried deep in the pussy of a back-of-the-phone book hooker, and you're just left wondering, well, what in tarnation? Something's gone awry here. Well, I never. That's not my girlfriend. I feel like a right fool right now. I can't believe this. Honey, I don't know what went wrong. What a unforeseeable accident here. I gotta tell you, pardon my French, I'm peeved. Someone must have spiked my coffee when I was at the library. I don't understand what went wrong here. Why are you mad? It was an accident. You can't be upset for something I couldn't control. It's an accident. His reasoning is sound. If you've recently suffered multiple concussions and have lifelong CTE, holy shit. What are you even yapping about here, man? He's like, oh, due to the load, he can produce a lot, so he's got to fight real hard not to cheat on his girlfriend. And if he loses that battle and cheats, whoops-a-daisy, a woman has a much easier time forgiving that because then she can recognize...
Real quick, I want everyone who's watching this right now to drop their age in the chat. I'm just, again, not on some Epstein shit. I'm actually curious because I wonder if my YouTube analytics is bugging. Because I feel like there's actually way more... I don't know, like young hip folks watching my content than YouTube leads me to believe. I also think there's more women that watch my content than YouTube wants me to believe. YouTube telling me that it's like overwhelmingly men, like I think more than 80% men. I just don't think that's true. Okay, let's see. 33, 35, 30. God damn, y'all are old. Me about to turn 30 as well. 31, 32, 35. Y'all are cooked. Y'all done. This is a Gen Z stream, y'all. y'all gotta find something else. I'm just kidding. 23, 25, 29. Okay, so it's all around. Okay, that makes sense. It would make sense that y'all are watching somebody who's close in age to you as well. 42. I'm basically 42. 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Was I also right reading the stuff about the Korean girl? I showed your video to my friends, and some of them are 17, 18, but they're into politics. Rick Reviews says, I'm cooked, so true. 41, 40, 42, 33. Misha, what up? 33. Crazy. I'm 29. About to be 30 in 11 days. My back.
Her man is wanted. And that's like a really positive thing. Like, yes, it may hurt to a certain degree, but I mean, he's wanted, and that's awesome. He does actually conclude this by saying nobody should be cheating. Very positive message to wrap it up. But also, you spent most of the video saying, if a man cheats, it can be a genuine accident. We need to remember the size of the load. It's a very tough battle. A harder battle than him with his hairline there. Like, it can be an accident. Very, very different perspectives there from man versus woman cheating.
Why cheat if you could just leave? Why lie to someone who gave you their heart, their trust, their everything? If you're not happy, go. But destroy someone who loved you just because you didn't have the courage to be honest?
Now this one's a nice blend of AI badassery and cheating.
Kim Dayun is from Twice. She's my favorite, but I'm not that into the group anymore. So, all right, you've piqued my curiosity. What is Twice? If I just search on YouTube the word Twice, will it come up? 19 million subscribers. How the fuck are these groups so big? 19 million subscribers? I've never heard of this. Wait, which one is she? She's this one on the left, isn't she? Is this her? Not... Is that... How many are there? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 girls? There's no way. That's too many.
I'm so curious, but your boy wanna keep it cool. But I know every time you move.
Oh, but it's in English. She's the one on the right. Wait, this one? With the black hair? It's not her. This isn't her. Okay, all in the all black. Okay. Like it's just a.
But your boy wanna keep it mine. When I hit bullseye, dude, I'm ready in a fight. Baby, I feel like Cupid's whole life tonight. Yeah, tonight. If your heart beats, so stay with them, you know. 'Cause I boom, boom, boom from head to toe. And I know love, it is such a funny thing, a mystery. Oh Lord, gotta get to know you.
I lost which one she was. Is she this one in the back here? Is she back there? How do I... Does she have soul? Is she like Justin Timberlake where she has her own solo stuff?
Don't need no plans, feeling lost, like there's a rainbow of magic next to you.
But it's in English. I'm guessing they have Korean song. Oh, I guess it's a English song she's covering.
Good when it's bad, yeah, time, anytime. And when I turn around, I see you there. You got a way to make a problem disappear.
Honestly, I feel like when I was in Thailand, I actually felt like a celebrity because I went on a date with this one girl like the first week that I was there, and she was Thai, and she told me, "You look like a Chris Ebon." I was like, "Huh?" She's like, "You look like Chris Ebon." I was like, "What is it? What is this girl saying?" So I told her to type it into my phone what she was saying. And she was saying Chris Evans. She was saying, "You look like Chris Evans." And I was like, Captain America, Chris Evans, like the actor? She was like, "Yeah." So, giving her the benefit of the doubt, I Googled Chris Evans beard. And this was the closest thing I could find to even give her sort of like the benefit of the doubt, was this picture. Oh, fuck, I'm lagging. Why? Why am I lagging? There we go. This was the picture. So I'm like, okay, let's just compare. Even we look the same. We do look the same at all. And then she started, and then after that, sort of wasn't really interested. Drifted, and she was on Instagram dating some guy twice her age from fucking Italy or something. That it was totally not a match. But I was gonna say, I felt like I was a hot commodity in Thailand because I'm so exotic looking there, even just based on the fact that I have a beard. That's what I thought. Because Asian men don't really have beards. Who's an Asian guy you can think of that has a beard? I'm delusional. They have a collab with Megan Thee Stallion. All right, well, you're forcing my hand. Twice. Now my algorithm's going to be all my recommendations are going to be broken now. Strategy featuring Megan Thee Stallion. 143 million views. You're kidding me. I like the one Jack Harlow and I'm on my Jungkook. Take a chick off one look and that's a Korean guy, right?
I'ma get you real good and I bet you.
Honestly, I think I could handle being married to all 8 of these girls at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, now there's 9 of them. Okay.
It's Megan Thee Stallion. Once I get ya, you'll be oh so bad and twice. Ow! Step 1, do my highlight, make me shine so bright in the moonlight.
I know I'm delusional, but I actually think I could handle all of the different personalities and needs of all of these gal if they were married to me on a halal thing. Bob, refresh the stream. Stream is breaking. I'm out of here. Sorry, dude. Sometimes it happens. Also, how rude. I'm out of here. Sorry, dude.
You look my way with your hard eyes. Step forward, get you on the floor. I can say more. Gonna say, I'm feeling on your.
Everybody gets 2 bars on the song because there's 10 girls if you factor in Megan Thee Stallion. Is she even in the video? Surely they could afford to fly her out. Okay, there she is.
Got him pressed like he's real hot girl. Do you like that? When I smack it and you watch it bounce right back. He really lost it when he saw me do the right left. I'm a man eater, you were just a light snack. I got him pressed like he working on his triceps. I'm a flirt, I'm a tease, they be hurt after me. Told him, baby, what's the player to the G-A-M-E? Saying need to worry about him bringing me to the beach. Jealous who? Girl, please. Left, right, do it to the beat. Talk with my body, that's my strategy. Other girls try, but I'm really hard to beat. He'll be mine off my strategy. Left, right, do it to the beat. Talk with my body, that's my strategy. Other girls try, but I'm really hard to beat. He'll be mine off my strategy. Strategy, like grabby beat.
I'm never getting married, bro. You know how I know I'm never getting married? Because I can't decide if I want to be with like a dainty sort of like a girl like this who's like sort of like a little librarian vibe and like shy, petite Asian girl, or if I want to be with like a Megan Thee Stallion, like loud, confident black gal. I honestly, how could I choose? Then you got the fiery Latinas to also consider. Then you got what a beautiful brunette white gal. There's just too much to consider. There's too many considerations to make. Too much criteria to balance.
My body, that's my strategy. Other girls
Half of them are gay.
try, but I'm really hard to beat. He'll be mine off my strategy.
Can't believe Kamala didn't win if they had Megan.
Calling me up, begging me, don't leave my strategy.
This was a much more musical stream than I intended.
Wisdom, a nice seminar on.
They're not, and back off. LOL. Half are gay, so move. Sorry. Imagine that. Would that piss you off? I Heart Dubu, would that piss you off if you found out that tomorrow I was dating one of the girls from Twice? Actually, if I was dating the one who's your favorite, would that make you not a fan of her anymore? I mean, come on. You follow me and you follow her. Surely that would be like a dream come true for you. LOL.
Cheaters again here. So there's a good amalgamation of the two worlds colliding. But I feel like this is two very different.
You can't find it, Pink Pools. I'm sorry. I appreciate that. I do appreciate the love on the music. Inshallah, we get back to the music one day, but that's top secret gems for now. If you don't got it, you don't got it.
Different alphas. We have the alpha that thinks cheating is bad, like in this video where he's going, why cheat? Why not just leave? Why lie to someone who gave you their heart? Cheating is weakness. This is bad stuff. Boo, cheating. Versus the one where he's like, all right, no one should be cheating, but if a man cheats, it could be a genuine accident. Very different than when a woman cheats and she lets herself get fucking stamped by another dude's cock.
Okay. Come on, Charlie.
For women, I have goosebumps across my entire body. I've never heard anyone say anything like that. Believable for women, actually.
Apologies, I accept. But I remove trust.
Chills. I have goosebumps.
You have a signed album from her, so I'd ask for a FaceTime. Does she speak English, though? Because she could have just memorized the songs in English. You know what I mean?
Bumps across my entire body. I've never heard anyone say anything like that before. That was hard. Apologies, he accepts, but he removes trust. That's a really deep philosophy. This guy must just fucking cruise Facebook status posts from like 2010 or something. Oh my god.
You know what fuels me and I thrive on the most? The people that don't like me. I just get fueled by knowing that these guys don't like me for the success I keep achieving that they sorry asses can't achieve. I have always having this vision about these guys looking right now when I get this Rolls Royce. What the f they're gonna do right now? How disgusting mad they're gonna be. You know, and I laugh about it at the end of the night, what I just did today. You know, there's all these people that don't like me because they cannot achieve what I can achieve. So thrive. You hear me?
That is the most classic loser bait of all time. My haters fuel me. Yep, hater blockers on. I love my haters. It's like the most used platitude ever from like gurus and alpha males and shit when they're trying to sell a course, that kind of thing. And it's super effective. I guess the idea is that if someone out there feels like they're a big loser and they're watching this kind of content where the person delivering it always says, you're a fucking loser, but if you give me money, I'll make you a winner. They probably also think that there's a lot of people that don't like them in their life. So these kind of guys prey off that insecurity. They pounce on it and exploit it by...
Yeah, you're right. It's a hawk screech. It's not even an eagle, is it?
Saying like, yeah, you are a loser, but once you give me that money for this change, it's going to make you a winner. And then you can let your losers be your haters be your fans. That's what I do. The haters are my fuel in my...
This was a fun stream, you guys. This really was. We really did it. What happened to Belle Delphine? What happened to Belle Delphine, the girl who, like, sold her bathwater or whatever? Is she still around? That was kind of a weird, I mean, I miss when her and like 6ix9ine were like the weirdest / most controversial things on the internet. Like this girl selling her bathwater and 6ix9ine like having rainbow hair. I miss when that was the most crazy controversial thing on the internet. You guys, sometimes I feel like y'all don't, not y'all, but like the world at large doesn't appreciate the burden that I carry on my shoulders, carrying the cross of being all at once the smartest, handsomest, funniest, most noble, bravest, and most principled man in the world, all at the same time.
I'ma make you rush the flow. Fellas, throw your hands up, ladies, touch your toes. Look, I'm about to crush the flow. If they don't let us in, we gon' bust the door. Hey, y'all, I know that you're feeling the steakhouse. First, call me up, then maybe we can just lay low.
This is such a This is such a banger. How?
Easy on me, let's pop a bottle.
I'm watching the entire music video. Click off if you're done. Click off if you don't want to watch it. We're watching this entire video.
When the fellas in the spot don't wanna rock with me, tonight I wanna find me a model. We all came here to do what we do. I know you ain't tryna get caught up. You don't got problems chilling in the spot with me. So we just wanna have a good time. VIP is about to get hotter. Leave all them troubles on me and let's pop a bottle. Come on now, mommy, we sipping down Perignon. Know that you're feeling them when you jump up and holler. Shaking it, take it high, bring it low. Leave all them troubles on me and let's pop a bottle. Come on now, mommy, we sipping down Perignon. Know that you're feeling them when you jump up and holler. Shaking it, take it high, bring it low. If you wanna love somebody, you need to get about your seat. If you wanna be my shorty, then come and give your love to me.
The Weeknd, Drake, Belly, and Masari, all from Ontario, is crazy.
If you wanna love somebody, you need to get about your seat. If you wanna be my shorty, then you gotta come and give your love to me. Be easy on me, let's let the game know. When it come to singing, ain't nobody that can drop like me.
I was looking if there was a new Meat Canyon. I love his channel, dude. Her English isn't that good. She is. She is what? I already forgot what I was talking about at that point in the chat. Prince Royal, what up? He sounds like he wrote a book called Your Next 5 Moves, LOL. Keep your enemies... What's the Patrick book? Keep your enemies close or some shit?
Ladies wanna get with it cause they know they ain't never seen a player move on move.
Bro, these girls are bad. These girls are... Maybe I'm just showing my age and I'm an old man. These girls from 2006 are way hotter than these new gal today. I swear.
Easy on me, let's let the game know when it come to singing, ain't nobody that can...
Look at these gal. Look at the diversity.
Nobody that can drop like me. And ladies wanna get with it cause they know they ain't never seen a player move on move. And when they get with it, they wanna stay close. Everything is paid for when you're making dough like me. Now everybody throw your hands on. Shorty be shaking it like she got some for me. People no troubles on me and let's pop a bottle. Come on now, mommy, we sipping down Perignon. Know that you're feeling them.
They just don't make wavy beats like this anymore with the, you know, the Eastern influence, the flutes and the whatever. They just don't.
When you jump up and holler, shaking it, think it high, bring it low. Leave all them troubles on me and let's pop a bottle.
This is like some Dr. Dre, Scott Storch, you know, who was the one DJ? The early 2000s type shit. What was the one DJ's name? DJ, producer, Dr. Dre, collaborator. What was his name? I'm gonna feel like an idiot for not just Blaze, not Melman, not Dem Joints. It's another very here. Let's see. DJ Premier, no, not Scott Storch. DJ Khalil, bro, what happened to DJ Khalil? He had crazy beats.
Oh, come on now, mommy, we sipping down Perignon. Know that you're feeling them when you jump up and holler. Shaking it, think it high, bring it low. If you wanna love somebody, you need to get up out your seat. If you wanna be my shorty, you never give up to me. If you wanna love somebody, you need to get up out your seat. If you wanna be my shorty, then you gotta come and give it up to me. Let's pop a bottle on me, let's just be...
Bro, these gal are... This music video, which is in 480p, these gal are way better than the 4K whatever today. Like this girl right here, whoever this is, was probably like the hottest girl in the world on the day this music video was shot. If this girl was around, if this music video, and if this girl was the same age today that she was in this video, she would have completely ruined her face with like every sort of filler and whatever you could imagine. And this girl, Blasian, like could be Asian, could be black, could be, you never know. And I know that in terms of like pure, raw scientific whatever, that technically they probably aren't as conventionally beautiful in terms of like symmetry and all the other bullshit. But dude, I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about it. And sometimes having something about you is even more valuable than being perfect. I don't know. Okay, are we done? It's the low-rise jeans. Mayhaps it is. All right, y'all. Thank you, guys. This was a fun one. We dragged it a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But this was fun. I love you all. I thank you so much for being here. Ladies, DM me if you have a serious offer. You know, don't call up the dealership and say, what's the best price on the car you haven't even come in to look at yet. Be reasonable. Also, I don't care. But this was good. I'll see you guys again. Wish me luck. This is a very tumultuous week for me in terms of lawsuits and whatnot. And, you know, depending on how things go this week, you may see me dropping the GoFundMe video, you know, texting CoffeeZilla asking to share my GoFundMe and whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. Knock on wood. Inshallah suit. Let's hope it's good. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. We did it. Peace out, guys. Thank you.
Me up on Epstein Island, chilling on a Epstein Island. You email me a brief so silent, but the conversation seem no private.